I have to do it as well. I have to do it as well. It is mother-sucking major time, bro. Shh.
That is when the nerves
first vibes of the crowd
kick in. And others, they call this home.
If that happens again, something will happen, bro.
And it is everything they are working for. Now the 2025 season ends on Sunday.
What in the Batman trophy?
Teams will be lifting that trophy. And at the end of it all,
first time I see the trophy,
they will talk to their friends, their teammates, their families.
Interesting. It looks like a Batarang.
It was all worth it for this moment.
I saw confetti flying. What the hell going on? Did Banks win the major? Let's go! Guys, locked in, bro.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I am. I don't know if I am, bro. Low-key, I'm kind of fried today. Tina Lurker, Coach Halley.
On stage.
What? Okay, I'm happy that I'm here on time, bro. Guys, the crowd is filled, but it's the chat filled, bro. This weekend is Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike only, bro. Clear your fucking schedule. I feel the aura from Donk. Oh my god, if I was there, a quick little fist bump, zack. Don't be nervous, bro. Don't be nervous, it will all be good. Co-stream? Oh, scheiße. Was? What? Problems? Don't say 07, bro. Let me change channel and let me ask about that thing. Thoughts on the trophy? We all know the last one from the last Außen Major. Trophy is always a tough one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks pretty genius. What the hell? Guys, Dona sent me a picture from a drum set in the crowd. I was like, yo, is this Brazil like putting a drum set in the... Okay, it's for the walkout. All right. Nice, Elia.
Welcome on stage.
I feel like I'm watching Street Fighter tournament. Holy aura. Oh my god, bro. Chat, is it gonna be Nico's last day at the major? His first day in the arena. Will it be his last? Spirit is coming for their neck. Nico, the gold fucking rifler, right behind Ohnepixel. Both of them have not won a major yet, but Nico has been around for the longest time. Was that anomaly? It is time to lock in for Nico, for Ilya, for Maxim, for Damian. Don't ask me why I know the first names. I've been listening to some timeouts. It is time to lock in, bro. STARLADDER, Budapest, Major. Scheiße. Yo, type 1 if I should have been half an hour earlier, bro. What am I doing, bro? Ah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be early, bro. Else I'm gonna crash out. Yeah. Oha. Thoughts on the stage design? I'm not gonna lie. Stage design looks pretty cream.
The teams have taken to the stage, and we're almost there for the quarterfinals. Chopper, you have struggled many times facing the Falcons, but we've seen you've tried to adjust, make improvements. How has that helped you for today to be able to beat them, get revenge, and make it to the semi-finals?
We can just try to play our game, that's it.
What is the most important thing that the team needs to do today to get that win?
Be like a team.
Well, good luck doing it, man. Go take your seat and get ready. Thank you very much.
In der Kürze liegt die Würze, sagen wir in Deutsch. LDAP, by the way.
Hi, Kixen. I wanted to ask you, I know you revealed it to me that Nico helps you the most out of any player in your career. Is this as an IGL? Did he have more impact than usual preparing for Spirit? Because he beat them like 9 times in the past matchups, so how does it feel?
First of all, hello to everyone to the arena.
What's good,
as I already said, Nico is helping a lot with many different things, and I don't think it has been any different for this game. We just took it as any other game, and we'll see how it goes.
If you will be in need of some guidance, let's say during the polls or something, are
Then
you
let
looking
me know.
especially towards that Molesty and Nico duo because they probably feel the game against them especially?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they have played against them many times, and so far they had good success. So obviously, the help of Nico and Molesty will be really important in this game.
Let's see how it goes. Good luck, brother.
Inside of the pockets, bro's asserting dominance. Holy macaroni. It is time to lock in, bro. But who's the crowd cheering for? Who are you cheering for? Do you want to go for Falcons a snack or for Spirits a snack? Or do you hate watching both? I don't know, man.
I want you to give me every bit of energy you got right now. This is how we are kickstarting the Budapest Major. Let me hear you.
Chat is pretty.
Make some noise!
Never some
This
sorry, it's
sounds
major
real
time.
good. All right, follow with me here. Just everyone on this side. Let me hear you! All right, can you guys do any better? Go!
Hey! Hoi! Lock in!
And one final thing. Is there some fans of Spirit?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't even know who I'm cheering for, bro.
That's not bad. And Falcons!
Whoa! I think that's more Falcons than Spirit. But Spirit, when they even have just a few fans in the crowd, they're being some of the
7 лет
loudest,
меня
bro.
брат привел в компьютерный клуб поиграть в Counter-Strike.
7 years old, he started playing
14
CS.
лет, до 14 лет я занимался футболом и получил травму.
I'm shaking, bro.
И у меня было две вещи, которые я любил больше всего, осталось одна.
Сергей справедливый, грамотный, опытный и очень трудолюбивый человек. Дружелюбный и сплочающий. Для меня это точно лидер нашего коллектива.
Я думаю, что становление этой команды, то есть основополагающая вещь была это капитан, а у нас появился яркий стар-плеер, который является лучшим игроком в мире. Нам нужен был снайпер, который много коммуницирует. Мы добрали Диму, и нужны были края, которые будут надежны, стабильны и стакаться по менталке.
Pickens, how much time do I have? You want to watch this?
I mean, it's also about adapting. I definitely had to go through some time.
The analyst will yap again. No, then I do it.
You know, in Astralis, I were very much focused on the team play, the utility usage. I think most teams has adopted into that style now.
Zonik is a very great person. First of all, he's a very experienced coach, and also he's very experienced as a player because in the past he played the game. He can understand us very well in the game, outside of the game. The way we react sometimes, or the way we want things. And this is the most important for us, for players, because when a coach is on the same page as you, and when your players on the same page with coach, it makes things easier.
That's facts.
For me, as a coach, if you're a good coach, you also need to adapt to whatever team you have. I think this is something that I learned a lot last year, trying to force down my system onto the players that I had. You need to keep your identity. It is a new territory for me. Usually I've always been focused on that the team comes first. When you have 3 players with, you know, they all have ego, of course, but they also have firepower. It's about finding that balance of using their potential and setting them up to have the best day at the office, so to speak. But for this season has also been on, if things are not going that well, that we can rely more on the
chat.
Я думаю, что
Am I weird if I cheer for Falcons here, bro?
Это то, что он
I've cheered for Spirit, I've cheered for
знает
Falcons.
сильные стороны каждого игрока.
The thing is, bro, how many more tries will Nico get for the major trophy? Yes, it's on Falcons now. Would I prefer G2? Absolutely. Then it wouldn't be a question who I'm cheering for.
Важное, основополагающее, что может быть в Counter-Strike, чтобы люди думали в одном векторе на то,
Now it's a little bit weird. Now it's not the passion major, now it's the infinite money major. Call me nuts.
Как ты реагируешь в начале раунда, в середине раунда, чем лучше ты принимаешь инициативу капитана и своих тиммейтов, чем лучше ты выполняешь план, который ты обсуждаешь заранее, тем повышаются шансы твои выигрывать большие матчи и титулы.
Тактические паузы, взятые Сергеем, это что-то невероятное, потому что винрейт после того, как он берет паузы, многократен. Большой процент, даже приводили какую-либо статистику на этот счет.
За 30 секунд мне нужно сказать о том, что может повлиять в последующем раунде, предположить и сказать, что мы будем делать через раунд, потому что у меня всего тайм-аут 3.
Because I only have
had some time, you know, they had a stronger start to the season.
Goosebumps.
And then they made some roster changes, and I think they maybe got a bit surprised or needed more time. I think there's also something that everyone can learn a bit about is that it takes time to build a team.
Я думаю, у любой тир-1 команды, когда встречаются сильные оппоненты, и я думаю, что каждая звезда всегда хочет обыграть.
Guys, I have to refresh.
другую
Don't say
звезду.
L. Don't say L. Please. Else we're losing. There it is. There it is.
During
Come
these
to
group
Papi,
stage
Tuck.
games, I don't put too much into it. I want to focus on ourselves.
Yo,
and it's
chill.
about sticking to our plan, make sure that we have a good game plan against them, and that we make the conditions for our players to show up as best as possible. And then I think there's a guy on Spirit we need to try and control a bit.
It is time, bro. Do I have now time? 5 minutes for the pick'ems? 3 minutes. Give me 3
Two
minutes. That's all I need.
Titans baptize the stage
All right.
here in Budapest. Dom,
Let me
the
see.
king
Don't say
of
wait.
2024. Hungary's the best, those who have forever plagued him. Himself and Shiro unable to take down that
let's see.
duo of Nico
I have
and
not done my
Monty,
pick'ems
but
yet, but
Maui,
boys,
this is a major, this
diamonds
is a
are made
big
under
stage.
pressure. The
Anything can
diamond
happen
coin will be
tonight.
made under pressure. There's time pressure. It says 10 minutes. That's when I lock in. That's when diamonds are made. Right here, right now. Team Spirit versus Falcons. How is Falcons looking?
Like you said, his Achilles heel lies in the
Spirit looking healthy.
The Nico
Donk
duo never
doing prep for the
to
game.
Donk
Making sure that the audio is working.
When it was just Taz playing, Hooksy playing, we forget about that one. Don't even mention that one. This is a matchup that has just been a nightmare for the
I
regulars.
feel like Falcons is gonna win it, bro. Call me absolutely crazy. Vitality versus the Mongols. Vitality will win. Who will I be cheering for? For the Mongols, probably. Furia versus Na'Vi. Who's winning that? Number one team in the world, Furia right now. Am I gonna be delusional putting Na'Vi? 9. I need the diamond. But I will be cheering for Na'Vi with Jail in the call. You already know that. Mouse versus the Falcons. Home crowd favorite. Home crowd deluxe Mouse. I see them winning a BO3, but not 2 BO3s. Do I think they can beat FaZe in the BO3 though? FaZeland, the team who usually riles up at playoffs. Jakob, for who it's the first playoffs. Maybe he's hella nervous. We don't know. He's nervous when just in an interview with Dona.
You know, Mondes always having
I think Mouse may win this, bro. Call me absolutely nuts, but they're not winning the second.
Spirit and a lot of things they need to shift.
Falcons versus Vitality. Call me nuts. Call me absolutely nuts. And then Furia will win the major. Suck.
On the side of Spirit, but we do
Is this crazy, bro? This is not what I want. But this is the diamond formula.
What you
Trust me.
played in this quarterfinal?
I was
Trust
pretty
me, bro.
certain that Falcons would go for that Nuke pick.
All right, is it safe or no?
On the side of Spirit. Ancient.
And I know my shit, bro. I know my shit. If you want to copy it from someone, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Different order.
All right,
because, I think last time we started with Dust 2, but going into the Nuke, I think
my game crashed. Was?
They are playing outside with Donk and Shiro on the CT side very, very often. They often have a great kind of
sound just went hella weird for me for a second.
Breaking the outside smokes. Love making sure they have the info.
Yo, this new PC is pissing me off, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Down lower, so that
there's so many things weird with this new PC, man. Also, chat, I'm a little bit fried today. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We went badminton. I'm completely exhausted from badminton, bro. Afterwards, we went McDonald's. Not the best idea, bro. Not the best idea. And I also took some cheesies for home for the breakfast. So I feel absolutely disgusting. And then, this morning, ding dong, 8 a.m. Vermieter, aka my landlord, comes in because my dishwasher is broken. I say, no problem, come in. Thank you so much for coming by. And then the classic happens. So everything is cleaned up, right? Everything is cleaned up. I was kind of ready. I knew he was coming today. But I was not ready for. So what I did was some things where it was like a box laying in the way. I just put it into a room, you know, into a room which I'm not in. And I closed the door when he came, right? So living room looks fine, and the where the washing machine is looks fine. And then he says, "May I take a video, please, of how the apartment is doing, of how the place is doing?" I was like, sure. And then he was like, so here we are, and then every single door. Oh, oh my god, bro. Not legal. Okay, what am I supposed to say, bro? Like, no, you can't do that. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, then he thinks I'm hiding something. I'm not hiding anything. Scheiße. He thinks probably I'm recording porn or something, bro. There's camera here. There's a light over here. Scheiße. I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm not. He's probably thinking like, "What is this guy doing, bro?"
I mean, if you're gonna look
like, is
for
he
win
doing like
conditions for
live
Spirit,
streams
we
on?
can't need
Oh man!
Falcons to take a step back
Oh,
in their
man.
performance. They need to be the ones that can't deal with the pressure.
DDR5 Ram
especially
standing
on
right
map
next to
like
my
this. Should
fucking.
be
Like, what is he
Falcons'
thinking, bro?
First map.
What is he thinking, bro?
At the sponsor odds
Oh
today
man,
here
he will
on
set
the
you up.
screen.
What does that
Exactly
mean, bro?
Where the markets are siding for this first
He's a good dude,
quarterfinal.
though.
It's
He's a
easy,
good
though,
dude.
to always talk about the superstars and talk about
He's not gonna set me up, bro.
your donks. What are we saying about Sway, Anthony, newly coming into this squad?
Nah, bro.
Sway lifting a trophy.
I
I
hope
am
not.
alone, kind of surprising everybody. But do you
Alright.
expect him to
Do we have
the
everything
output
ready? We have the
required
pick'ems
here
ready?
in Budapest today?
Sway and Tanir have simply not lived up
The
to
teams
the
are
billing
ready?
that they
Zonic
were brought
doesn't
in
look
to
ready.
fulfill. In terms of their overall
Let me rip out my
numbers,
epic
generally
pen
in the red, usually
jeepers
entrance to their
creepers,
teams,
bro.
especially even given the fact that going into Nuke, I mean, this is a map that Sway and
Guy in the crowd
Namiga
yawning,
did
chill,
not
bro.
really even play.
I
Played
know it's
twice
early in the
when he was
morning,
on
bro,
that
but you
Namiga
have to lock
roster
in crowd.
in total.
But the
It
crowd
is
is
his
almost
weakest
full already,
map
bro,
as an
and the
individual
game hasn't
playing
even
that
started. The game
Nuke
hasn't
anchor.
even
I mean,
started,
I feel
boys.
like this is such a punish pick in so many different facets right now, and I mean,
What are the
Tanir,
picks?
on the
Why is
other
everyone
hand,
yawning?
he's still learning.
What are the
things.
picks
It
and
seems
bans?
like when talking to you, Devil Walk, in that your guys' podcast, I mean, he
Should I be
mentioned
in the
fact
arena
that
right
he's
now,
learning
Chad?
some of the timings. He's
This year I
understanding
can't go.
how he
I mean,
needs to play within the
this
systems
year I
that are
can. I
being
went to the
created
last one,
around
but
him, and that's
this one I
generally
can't go.
what has to happen for a lurker. It's a guy
Next
that
ones
has
I'll
to
be there,
catch
bro.
up
You
to
already know.
speed or even play
Yes.
slower just to match
my
what's going
God,
on across the
bro.
map on the macro sense for Spirit.
Yeah, and Spirit needs.
It does feel kind of bad to just sit here, bro. How did I do this all the time back in the day? Ohnepixel is not feeling nice, bro.
That I'm not sure
I feel like a lazy bum right now,
you know,
bro.
a donk that struggles in the matchup. But Shiro,
Banned
he's
from
always
Hungary. No, I love
consistent and
Hungary.
Arguably,
Oh my
a better
God, it's
performer
not about
out there
Hungary,
than
bro. It's
obviously
something
this
else.
year. But you need someone
Else I would have went,
you
bro.
need more weight off of Donk's and Shiro's shoulders on the Spirit lineup, going up against all those superstars.
And it sounds like you're
What's that
believing
Nico? I'm
that
so
will
hard right now.
happen.
I have a weird feeling.
He better be, bro.
Yeah, there's something.
I need
in
him
the
to
Warriors
shoot
for
hard.
me. I think that the way that
The maps are confirmed by my moderator. Nuke, Dust 2 and Ancient.
Easy to prep against
Guys,
them. I think they have more avenues,
not
more
an
things that
Inferno
they
at the
put on
start,
server and
and not a
execute well.
fucking trend at the
I also
start.
think
If
that
these
in
picks and bans
combination
are
with what you
real,
said about Tanir,
then
about
this is
how
Christmas,
he's
bro.
found timings, how he's
Oh my God.
understood when he can have impact. in the
Beautiful
rounds.
maps to watch.
That is a key moment for me.
It's a
as
BO3,
coach,
yes.
And
We're at the playoffs,
having
we're not
that
in the grand final yet.
understanding where
Wait.
everyone is thinking in the same line
Is this year already grand final BO5? Yes, right?
Get more influence. There's more fluidity
Yes,
in the rounds.
it
and I
is,
think that's
bro.
going to be key.
Major
and it's
BO5
going to
grand
make it more
final.
harder for Falcons.
Goosebumps,
You've gone
bro.
on the other side, though, Mal. You've gone for Falcons in this one. Tell me for why.
God.
Well, the last time they played against each other in
Scheiße.
Hong Kong, it was Falcons that came
Marker
out
check?
on top.
Nice.
It was the opening series in that tournament, but I just didn't think that Donk was being proactive enough. If I'm looking at Nuke and
Quick vibe check. Chat. First of all, how are you doing? Scale of 1 through 10. 10 if you're feeling immaculate, if your day was wonderful, it's the weekend coming up, you had a good day at work, you had a good day at school, whatever you may have been doing today, all right? Or a good day just relaxing. 1 if it was absolutely tremendously bad. And then followed by that number, you put who you're cheering for, bro. Falcons or Spiri? Falcons or Spiri? Do you want Nico to finally win a major or do you not, bro? Or do you not? Does it come with a side taste that he is playing on Falcons for you now? For me, it is a side taste. Do I still got his back right now? I think I do. Especially because Spirit won the Shanghai major, right? They just came off a major win. Donk already has a major under his belt. Nico, none. Falcons, 6, 7 Falcons. 6 Spirit, 5 Falcons. Okay. 8 Falcons, 6 Falcons, 3 Spirit. 10 Spirit. Interesting. Okay. I cannot go live on YouTube. If I could, I would, but I can't. It's not possible. Vamos. For me, it's...
There's no question about it. I mean,
7.
just a reminder, even if Falcons win this tournament,
Falcons.
get the first place prize, that
Hands
still
are high
pays
in
for
the
only
air, bro.
half of Nico's
And I'm not
buyout.
getting paid. Stop
Okay,
making
like,
shit
they
up that I'm getting
have
paid
so
to
much
cheer for a
catch
team,
up
bro.
on
I
in
wish that
terms
was
of
the case.
reaccumulating
Mouse,
the
reach out,
funds
bro.
which they
Reach
have
out.
invested into
We
this
can shift the
project,
boat
and with
around,
all
bro.
these kind of external circumstances.
I'm 1
and
DM
factors,
away.
with Nico not having his major, with
From being a
Monesi
mouse
trying
ultra.
to make sure that he solidifies his place among the elite
joking,
3
bro.
players in
I'm
the
not
world.
purchasable.
There's so much more riding on
5
this for
gifted and I'll do the
Falcons.
thank you,
And
boys.
I mean, Zonic too. I mean, this guy has just been called out incessantly ever since
Yo,
he really donned the Falcons
the
jersey.
arena,
With how
though.
many more superstars he needs in order to finally find
Oh
success.
my
If
God.
not now, really win.
Yeah, I mean, completely agree. But I have a weird
Falcons
feeling about,
never miss.
you know, Spirit, Donk actually having a great game against these on this stage. We've talked about
what does that even mean, bro?
It builds on Falcons, the way that they have, you know, have numerous occasions where they haven't really lived up to their expectations. And this is a matchup where I could see them, if they go down early,
that looks like the major trophy, bro, low-key.
Crumble upon them, and I think that Spirit has a chance to win.
Scheiße, I wish I was there, bro. I want to give him a hug, bro.
A little bit slept on, a little bit underestimated. You gave him a lot of props, though, throughout Stage 3, Maui, particularly when we're looking at the T sides. What particularly has changed from the Spirit side of the equation when we're on that offensive half?
There's just a little bit more misdirection. The maps I was keying into more particularly,
who's ready to jump on the server, bro?
And Nuke, unfortunately, not in this series.
Also, I saw Smuya in the chat. Smuya, hope you're doing fantastico, bro. Fantastico.
It's not as much of just bundling up, just grouping for a very obvious hit, map control into.
I feel like I'm not ready, bro.
What is really going to be the sequential bomb site take. Nowadays,
what did you get in the advent calendar? Boys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was planning on opening it on stream, the part 2, aka door 8 till 14, I think I received in the mail yesterday.
And then make a good concerted effort of where they're going to be going next.
Let's just say those packages have already been opened and demolished.
Already
yeah, and we don't have that much data of this new
I was exhausted from Batman, bro. Like I needed some energy, bro.
Catching our eye, but you know, Spirit.
It was very good stuff, though.
There
was some knoppers in there.
Kind of layer of smoke.
Some more chocolate,
bro. They don't really do the one smoke wall, and then that's it.
My skin is so bad right now, bro, because of this advent calendar. Why are you not putting veggies in there, bro? I wouldn't mind some veggies in my advent calendar.
I don't consider Nuke to be the pick.
I ate all the pixels, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Actually going to win. I think that's going to come later.
So do you think it has to be a 2-1 for Spirit?
100%. Okay. There's never ever going to be a 2-0.
Either way, if you're joining us in the arena, make sure you head on over to the Monster Booth.
Did you say never a 2-0?
An ice cold can, because you're going to want to be locked in for this one. Speaking of locked in, we just got to see a couple of images of VODSOHNEPIXEL and Nico, just you know, 1,000 yards stare pretty much. It was just pure relief for Nico, right? Taking down G2, taking down his cousin in Hunter to make it through to this very stage, literally by the skin of his teeth.
Falcons ban train last.
Now, as he's just on the precipice of entering this quarterfinal.
Oh, what? He did an interview with, who was it? Either HLTV or maybe actually talking to Donna earlier, just the fact
the last time these two teams played, Blast Rivals Season 2, and it was a 2-0 for Falcons. But then again, Spirit is looking in better form than ever, bro.
Donk is donking. He was able to shift into that next gear,
Tinna is tinnering
over a game entirely, and I feel like in a way that we've talked so much about Nico and Don, it almost feels criminal that Monesi has been mentioned maybe as little as he has when he's the one that's actually fighting to try to make sure if he can assert himself as that third best player, because he's been going to me.
Everybody pray that we have no tech delays, no tech timeouts, no lags, no internet break outages.
Third best opper in the world.
So far,
step beneath him, but now
it's looking pretty good.
Shifted into a form where we're seeing all of the potential actualized.
Yeah, and it's against this matchup as well. We can just look at some numbers.
Oh, also, my landlord said, your neighbors have been complaining to me about some drilling noises at night.
Was definitely the key factor for them kind of cruising their way through
the Ninja Creamy protein ice cream at midnight was not a good idea, bro. Let me tell you, it was not a good idea, bro. If you know, you know, bro. There's one ice cream machine to make protein ice cream, bro, which I was sometimes after stream I was craving some ice cream, bro. And I started this fucking ice cream machine that is 10 times louder than a vacuum cleaner, bro. And it goes for like 5 minutes. Oh my god. And then you have to respin it so it gets crazy. Oh my god. Yo, never again, bro. Never again. Oh my god.
On the other hand, Shiro, a more stable set of hands. A guy that's going to hold the line.
If you know, you know, bro. That shit loud as hell, bro.
They're aggressing to take space. He's going to hit that tripwire shot if anybody goes into it. But he was the best clutcher.
I said no, that can't be. I said no, that can't be. Loki, I should have just admitted that I was making ice cream at night, because now they're expecting the worst. Now they think I'm drilling holes at night or something. I don't know. Scheiße, bro. Alright, lock in, bro.
Versus Falcons.
Lock in, bro. That shit louder than the jet engine. Yeah, it is.
Into the game we go.
Oh!
Here we sit with Falcons
Scrawny
and
Launders
Team Spirit.
at the major between Spirit and Falcons. Are you not entertained, bro?
9-0 the record in the head-to-head. Falcons would have all the reasons to walk away with this victory, but it's as the pressure finds
massive
its peak
start
so
is
far
really
in
important in
Budapest,
these games.
We're going to start this fast play.
Fastest start ever from Falcons.
Into that 8-bomb site. And so from here,
Chopper defending. 4v2 for Falcons. Once again, the last time these two teams played, it was 2-0 for Falcons.
Heaven retake here with 2 players.
Donk in the retake. Donk usually always gets a double kill on the pistol. If he gets a double now, GG. If he gets a double now, GG.
It's a double kill.
Slides down. Breaks his legs. Oh my god.
But bested by Monacy as he finds himself 3 within this pistol.
It's just the first grand finals to take place on a Thursday. We have a really hot match right now.
Guys.
What's interesting about this match for
Calm
Spirit
down, bro,
is that,
calm
you know, you would normally
Nice,
expect
Leo.
Donk to be at the top of the board, that there be a decent core behind him.
Oh my god.
Maybe the floor of the
Nico,
team is gonna
don't be
an
nervous,
issue.
bro.
Versus Falcons, we
You
had
got
this
great
stat
teammates,
last
you got
year
great
where
fans cheering for you.
Nico was better than Donk, even though Donk was the better player overall.
I wonder if
Monacy never
Hanta is
loses
watching
to
right
his
now.
team. There's this
Hey,
special
where, bro?
relationship between
What a
Falcons
game that
and
was.
Spirit, and a special test as well for Falcons, who normally don't beat them.
Tina on the XM,
situation.
careful, bro. Winning the
Auto
pistol means
shotty
nothing if you
early.
lose the follow-up.
Singular kill
XM
for the
only
ramp
finds
hold.
one.
And then Donk just tucks into the corner.
Sound
down
too silent,
beneath
not too loud, chat, be
it.
honest.
Molotov holds back any kind of support from Hell. So,
Sound
Donk
is
finds
weird.
timing. Unprepared was
3 on 3.
Kickstand. And then up close
Kiosk
is
has AK.
Chopper, so you could find more Falcons
Oh my
player
god,
off guard.
5-7
but no,
Soapy in
sir.
close range.
Held on by Kyosuke.
Avoided that really well.
Monacy saw that vent drop.
It's quite a bit of information.
loud.
Thing is, we got this one gun following in behind. And, ooh, nice reaction.
Nice
That's
one,
what we
easy.
were looking
3v1,
for
bro.
for the
Shiro only
Falcons.
5-7.
Feel pretty sharp.
Execution. And
Mic check,
Shiro
mic check.
unable to find his timing on his end of this bomb
Shiro,
site.
no kit.
They don't know.
Jane time. Don't type
that
question
he's
mark
here
check. You have
right
to, bro.
now, but they're being careful.
If he had a kid smoke, bro, he would have had that.
Take a step away. So Falcon showing us a bit of ferociousness out of the gate here, Mohan.
Beautiful plan from Nico.
You know, confidence is definitely something that they'll be coming to this head-to-head with.
Sound is
Straight
weird,
up
no?
A rush.
I think
and a fast ramp find.
Again, there's less stakes in some of
Just
their
running
most
us.
recent
Get a better
matchups.
mic, bro.
So even though that it's always Falcons winning, I mean, I think Spirit know the team talk for themselves is
Something
that
is
well,
odd.
we're quarterfinals of a major. This is Kyosuke's first playoffs at a major. It's Falcons who, you know, got over the hump versus G2 and proved something to them.
I forgot about that. Kiosk also first time.
Again. But it's not just your regular head-to-head in this series. In some ways, Spirit have an advantage. In others, Falcons have history.
Nice.
The one thing I'm not going to doubt is Monacy and Nico, though. I think those two things are going to be constant.
Compressor
Those
on
two
or off?
players
I don't
have
know.
the most experience in this situation. Those two benefited the most from taking their win
Once
over
we have
G2.
the sound
That gave them the
perfectionized, then
confidence
it's
to believe
perfect.
They can make a run here in playoffs. And you saw Nico's pop off. It was as if he won the entire major. And I think we kind of joined him in that, you know, as watching his career as closely as we have. We've seen how
think
many
on this
moments
better, bro.
like that have been robbed away from him. We saw that on the desk. This could have been another one, but he's
Last chance on the prediction, by the way.
right now.
2-0. Guys, if a 13-0 happens at the
All
playoffs,
those Nico shortcomings
Pwah.
in elimination games. There's basically
somebody
one every
calm me down, bro.
single year. It's
I'm
been
about
the
to say
tale
some
of his
dumb shit.
career.
Nah, guys,
Mighty
guys.
challenge that is to win a major.
10K, are you crazy?
Starts this one off 0-2.
Are you
but that's fine.
crazy?
You've got Kyosuke, you've got Monacy, both 5 frags apiece.
What are you talking
They are
about, bro?
The engine of Falcons in the first 2 rounds of play. Around that MP9, of course, comes this force buy of Team Spirit.
10K pocket change for a guy like you. Yo, hard times, bro. Are you trolling right now?
Around
Oh,
that starts
God.
with a bit of timidness.
Guys.
Nobody wants to make
I
mistakes.
feel like a 13-0 is going to happen, bro. We've dodged it all
Wrong
along so
mentality
far.
to have, though, isn't it? You know, who's going to be the first
6K deal or no deal, bro.
to find a gap?
That's fair, bro. That's double of what we usually do because it's playoffs.
And make things worse. Down a number is different when
Okay,
you're also
deal.
down under
Deal.
This is where it gets really scary. Round
Maybe
goes
my
slowly,
butterfly sapphire.
Shiro gets
Oh,
more
God,
power,
oh,
he's got a
God.
scout to work with.
Oh,
it's
God.
time for a nice decisive
Shouldn't have
call,
said that.
Falcons.
Here
You
we
still
go.
have the edge in this round.
Oh, no.
Also, just the fact that kill comes in
Late
6.7K.
is the most obvious but strongest play.
Frag grenade then as well.
Man advantage for Team Spirit.
Well timed here for Team Spirit.
Well,
And they are just going to stay.
there goes the giveaway, boys and girls. 25 seconds. Nice Kiosuke. Nice Nico. Nico in a 1v3.
Getting the fallback frag alongside his own death.
Nico eats a
with
flashbang,
chance
but
to
that's
clutch
fine.
Up early, 20 seconds up against him.
They know where he
Tough
is.
place to be
Nico
in.
being loud.
Like you said, that scout gets more dangerous. And sure enough, there it is.
Nico.
Shiro arrives on the scene, and we've got
Nice
a
try.
well-positioned Team Spirit on that squeaky door.
We missed
It was
Bogus,
the point of
Magix.
contention the
Same,
entire
bro.
round. The grenades are
Magix
so
has been
well-placed.
killing
The
it streaming on
back-to-back
Twitch,
smokes
no?
with that opening MP9 kill. Hell, even the frag grenade that whittles them down right before all the Falcons fall.
Happy for him.
The
Good
nature
shit.
of which that round was lost from Falcons. That's already a little bit concerning on their end. I mean, Everyone dies
Here we go, bro.
a squeaky, whether it's earlier or later into the
And
round.
he's coming back soon, I think he said.
By the end, that Spirit know exactly what they're going to try to do, and I don't
Falcons
think
pistols
believe
only.
they
This is a
could
full
recover the
investment, bro.
situation, So
Nico on the deagle, on Nuke at the major.
He can't make the decisive call to get everyone together. They can get
By the way,
bit scared,
who saw the leaks,
but then
boys?
They can also bring it
Device
back. That's why they also have
to 100 Thieves.
mid-round adjustments and calls.
Rain and Device, most likely already. I mean, Rain for sure, but Device is leaked as well. Device and Rain on 100 Thieves. What is going on, bro?
Team Spirit's early CT pressure with that back.
JL, we don't know. Nothing leaked yet, nothing confirmed yet, nothing has been said.
Walk across the outer smokes goes
JL
well
Device Rain, would that be heavy? I don't know.
Over, but that's the bomb carrier in
Angst
so
Squad.
still hoping somebody
It does feel like a 2017 announcement, yeah, but
Chopper.
I mean, they're still playing well.
Gets aggressive into
very
lobby,
well.
Right? You're losing outer, you know it. Team Spirit decide to get active. And I think a certain bit of fearlessness is what they have to come to the server with today. I think that you see that fearlessness in their decision to force buy round 2 and 3, saving just
Kratos
the
versus
MP9 from the
Kioske.
second.
Yeah.
Bit of damage here for Kioske to have to handle.
Good
so that
exchange for
Desert Eagle
Kioske.
rings off. Chopper taken down to half health. But again, you've got anchors, right? Shiro locked into his corner. You can give Falcons a bit of space.
You can, but I do like that they're showing them right away. They're
Nico
not
gets
scared
one out
of
of
them.
position.
Now, if it ends up being a mistake for them, then obviously they'll regret that and be
100
embarrassed. So
Angst.
far, so good here
No.
for Spirit.
Just the right amount of pressure comes back from Spirit.
20
This
seconds.
one who's infiltrated here. We've got one above.
Kicksan sitting top of the ladder. He could look.
Kicks and Bratan, don't be a Nico now. Don't be a Nico now.
Monacy drops in the meantime.
10
He wants to find
seconds.
that A player,
Whoa!
and it's an instant headshot. Sway's popped. Missed chance.
Nice! 7 seconds. Bomb needs to go down. Nico on the plant.
This was not working with a lot.
Shiro can't find the head. Bomb goes down. 1v3 for Kicks. This is already great. Bomb plant is good. That means money.
Instantaneously. Shiro coming through with the double. Majority alive here for Spirit.
Yo, why is the game lagging?
Certain a bit of timidness, but just still.
You see that shit too, or only me?
Peek out from Hell Window, coming back from Hut to clear rafters.
Dude, imagine if it was Kicksan.
The in-game FPS is are kind of low, bro.
What a shot.
Could have been the major. We're all tied up here, folks. 2-2 out of the gate.
And it's funny because it's like on the basis of skill and the basis of head-to-head, all that
Subtic.
stuff should be like, okay, Falcons every day of the week. But what we'll see in this matchup is that Spirit are going to...
I don't think it's me, boys, but...
particular situation in this
Here we go.
360 arena in the quarterfinals. And what's also interesting about this, we've been, really critical of a player like Sway, but in their series last, it's not really Sway that stood out as the issue for me. It's the fact that
Falcons in
Dom
trouble.
gets countered a lot. He has had matches where he's played well.
The buy's
versus
trash.
Falcons, but also some struggle sessions.
Pistols
and
only.
Actually, Tanir has had, a really
Kioske
rough
Deagle,
event.
Nico
It's been
Deagle.
3 events for him. But since Pro League, it hasn't been that great. And I'm a huge Tanir guy. I think, like,
If you
obviously
don't
from
know,
Heroic,
bro,
who wasn't.
Nico is cursed, or he thinks he's cursed when it comes to majors, bro. So many moments where Nico should deliver,
but in other
right,
bases, we're
based on his skill, but then doesn't.
We're being told, hey, they add a lot
Just
of
because in
value.
his set it's like,
They
oh my
have to
god, this is for
justify that
everything,
one
this
way
is
or
for my
another.
life dream.
We will never forget Magic's 69 frags.
Stay
in the grand
combobulated, Nico.
finals of Shanghai.
Yeah.
One mistake can cost you the major, once
Criticizing
again, as
during
it
the slower
has
parts of the
many
season,
times before.
but You've also got to put up when push comes to shove, and this is going to be a shoving match all night long.
Nico versus Zwei.
Desert Eagles look for heads again, banking on Kioske and Nico to find theirs. And a little look over towards the ramp, perhaps. Falcons just moving it around, letting that utility trickle out from Spirit.
Just burning the utility.
Anchor position I actually like to see his way in. I really don't mind.
Nico,
He's
nice try.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm feeling
the
like
pressure's
Magnus
gonna come
Carlsen,
to
bro,
other
low
parts
key,
of the
bro.
map. I think ramp was brought up, but here they've doubled
I was
up.
playing some hot zone again, bro. Hit insta-legend, insta-legend, bro. I'm not even trolling.
Shiro.
Lock in, lock in. I'm going for number 1, just like in CS.
Solidify this, and it's going to be all
flawless.
5 alive for Team Spirit.
But you notice they actually left Sway upstairs by himself.
It's okay, bro.
Actually ramp, they doubled
Magnus
up on.
Calories. Yo, Mutts.
Falcons do have
That is the timeout if I've ever seen one, bro. Oh, hell no.
The weaker side
That's
of the
not
map.
even
They'll
funny.
really go for it. We'll see the B-pops on Dust too as well.
Oh,
That's
hell
one
no.
place where Zway definitely struggles, and actually where Spirit will overstack with 2-3 players. So they're trying to play pragmatic and adapt to what they
Chop
think
out with the
Falcons are
Windows
gonna try
mouse
to do,
pad,
not
W.
just 2-1-2, 1 player ramp, whatever it is, a normal setup.
Here we go.
So that CT side takes the lead early.
Oh god.
Back-to-back force buys.
Keep in mind, this is Falcons' map pick, bro.
Streak. Time for the Falcons to try to break back through, but I mean, they have been allowing Spirit to survive with majority
outside
each
smokes.
Of these 3 rounds that they've won.
None of them missed. I don't want to see no rookie mistakes at the playoffs, okay?
And only a single bomb plant.
We've
so
seen
far
some
as well
goofy shit during the group stage. Missed Molotovs, missed smoke grenades. Stop that, bro. As a pro player, that pisses JL and I off.
We're going to have to see a bit of success within these moments.
None of that.
So they'll go for that back-layered smoke on
I want to see clean Counter-Strike, bro.
No pressure out of it, really. Team Spirit,
all weekend.
as Outer Yard is going, have really had this affinity to just go take lobby instead.
As long as you don't leave with nothing. So
3 FPS? Alright, what do I do? How do I... Wait.
Downstairs, plus they've already taken over Hut. So it's actually the answer.
I don't know if you're trolling me or not.
Falcons, and since they've grouped up quite heavily, they don't really get to trick the Team Spirit here. This is actually the big player of the round.
One of the biggest players of all time. Nico sits on top, waiting for the headshot.
Are you trolling or no, bro?
Watching for a big garage.
Please tell me you're trolling, bro.
Not the first one either that Spirit had played.
That leaves that hell gap open. If they see that coming out, they're going to be unnerved.
Nico trying to work behind it regardless. It's found out by Donk.
Nico goes down. Shiro defending. Now Shiro on top of the pillar. What a power position! Triple kills from a 4v4 to a 1v4. Shiro masterclass. They call him the fucking top 3 AWPer, bro, but look at his rifling as well.
You know, not all smokes are missed equal. Sometimes it's a
cook them like that $1 team.
An establishing smoke, but no one's playing and no one watches it. This is a position where this is so critical.
Imagine some Saudi dude who spent 10 mil on this team watching it like.
And that one misses. I mean, you can't afford that. You can't.
That's the power of Shiro, bro.
In a game like this.
I mean, think about it. Nico is looking at the window that was supposed to be smoked when Donk just shoots him in the side of the head.
Falcons,
smoke
low buy.
Actually lands. Where's Nico holding, and does Donk get away with it?
For who we call the big threat of the round as well.
Yeah, fair point. Turns out the biggest threat was Shiro downstairs. That triple down on the doorway.
Interrupted this one.
I don't want to say it, but I will say it. Tezis, 0-6.
Through the smoke as we find Falcons back.
Nico, 2-7.
Not the rifles, not back to back. Oof, almost. 99 damage versus Chopper.
0-7 Tezis at the fucking major, bro.
As a kickstart and possibly a panic moment for the Team Spirit defense, but instead they're still fine.
On our map, by the way.
So justice has been served. And look at the upgrade.
Oh man, why is Sonic not taking a timeout? Am I crazy? He's got to take one after this. He's got to.
Kill on Nico through the smoke. His sprays are online. You see the taps outside of main.
I'm more interested.
Those are online too.
Like every single setup so far, whether it's a double up ramp or the 2 varied looks outside or appearing to not respond, but actually rotating down very well.
This Donk guy. Monizi 1v5 with the Deagle only. If he wins this, 10,000.
Will remind you of what he's capable of.
$10,000 giveaway.
Oh, nice try. Sway with another moment to be proud of inside of this A site. Just puts in.
What are these random swooshes that I'm hearing?
Spirit board that
is that real?
Is showing us potential. I think that if Spirit are going to win, if they are finally going to shake off Falcons,
I didn't look in it, bro.
It's going to take that, right? The floor to rise and that ceiling to stay as high as it has been all major.
I mean, there's a stat going around that it's Kyosuke's, first major playoffs that if he wins, he beats out Donk as the youngest ever major winner by 6 days. I mean, to Donk, like, there's something about saying that's interesting.
Sunning on the mic.
But it actually happening almost never
Just
does,
as we were worrying about it.
Winning last year is an absolute
news break.
Well,
yeah, the
when
music.
You ever see a guy like that happen twice.
That sound like
it's not Kyosuke who's carrying
we're about to talk about global warming.
Single game, like he was in the beginning. It's actually a much healthier Falcons, but he's one of 5 fingers on a hand now. It used to be him.
Here we go, bro.
4, and like there was too much space given to him only. But actually turning that stat into reality.
He's up the volume of the stream.
Well, that's another feat, and Spirit know that.
Really?
They proved their half. Now Falcons have to prove theirs.
It's really loud for me. I like it loud.
Faster one of this as Nico takes up position inside of the main smoke, drops
Nico?
down to 8 play. Falcons.
Chopper completely baffled. 4v3. Smite defending.
Oh,
the rookie. 1v2 for Monizi. Monizi is one of the guys that you want in clutches, not against them. Zwei.
He started in Team Spirit.
At the major playoffs, tens of thousands of people watching at him.
It's one of the only spots.
Still
I'm liking
delivers.
him on the floor. Such a good anchor here right now. And versus Falcons, the last time they played Nuke, he almost got an ace.
Zwei.
Great reaction to shut down Nico. Shuts down the Tess through smoke.
What kill?
As he has to hold back the HUD.
That's
That's
great
disgusting.
to see. For a guy who's under the microscope right now, who's trying to justify his spot.
And Nico right now in his own head once again. Oh no.
Major last year, he picked up
and then he buys into a fucking deagle, bro.
That's the progress. that you want to watch his way.
It's one of the faster rounds the Falcons end up throwing on this T side. Can't help but feel like they're starting to feel a little bit boxed in.
I think this is where it comes back to Kicksan, to be honest.
Lock in, Nico.
You know, we talk about a lot of players on the team, especially Nico and his
Tez is 0-8. Don't look at that.
Big games that he's
Let him cook, bro. Let him cook.
Has to be a really strong caller, and I think some of the new T sides haven't been that interesting in the last couple of weeks.
Oh god. Falcons is mapping, by the way. Keep in mind, bro. You lose this map. You play against Team Spirit's best map. Zwei popping off, the rookie. People were doubting Zwei during the group stage and always like pointing a finger. Oh, and you got rid of Magix? Are you dumb? Look at him now, bro. At the playoffs, his first playoffs,
Have at it.
Just a mow down of the attempted exit out through the squeaky side. Shiro's going to drop in, and that's going to take Nico down to mere points of HP. Sway's wallbang comes out from over on Vent side, and this is just a suffocating round yet again that the Falcons can find nothing within.
Yeah, he beat his way.
Oh, boys.
He beaten him.
Whoa. It would have been one thing to walk into this server and to fight Falcons to the very end.
Scheiße.
It's a whole other beast for this impenetrable CT side to make Falcons.
Yo, Mods, always running in halftime and after
this is gonna be
and in breaks.
No matter how many
you will never have another ad during any of the games.
Remembered.
Scheiße, bro. Why was there even one?
Looks like Spirit understood the assignment. Falcons, quick start, but since then, nothing.
Oh, man,
7 rounds.
Because I was late, bro.
For Spirit. Only
tomorrow I will be so early, bro.
Back to the gun rounds.
I wanted to look at inventories
aggressive look into the A
before
side,
today, but
play with timing.
It was kind of chopped.
The game yet either.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be early deluxe.
Chopper doesn't move a muscle.
No kappa, no kappa.
Hunt as that smoke soon to fade. Covers the cross of one.
Kratos?
That's a 5 versus 4.
Uneasy eats an 8. Wow!
Insane. A grenade for Modesty, so be it. Peeks into the duel of the uppers.
Wow.
Goes deep.
Wow! Wow! Flawless Falcons, just do that again! Just do that again!
7-round streak. And we don't
just
like see one player pop off, but everything comes together as one.
It's so beast the way that Modesty can peek into Shiro to get that kill. It's actually the last
Spirit timeout.
He dry swung.
And you heard Chopper in the interview.
On time alone.
Once Harley takes a timeout, their win rate skyrockets.
Been distracted.
This guy's speaking the truth.
He was only watching this angle, so it's
this
really
guy finds the gaps. Finds the hole in the defense, on the offense.
Momentum and snowball really quickly within one round. Now it's on Falcons to try to make it back to back, because this
they do have a full buy.
Isn't too far from recoverable. This is a good start.
Just the nature
as well. Nice.
Victories here for Spirit. You know they're going to have tons of cash to still fall back on. It's buys to the very end with 2 rounds left.
And Kiosuke is also
nice boys, Bliat, he said.
Spirit,
I learned how to liberate.
Extremely well.
Holy alright, the way he calls the timer, bro.
Game versus Spirit in a Falcons jersey.
None of that. Locked in, ice cold, bro, at a major.
Official partners odds have Spirit as they come through with the 7-3 lead, even in the face of this late Falcons rebuttal.
Here we go, bro. The fact that we get to watch this for free is absolute madness, bro. Absolute madness.
Just a glance over top of Silo. And a far more vacant yard this
outside
time from
smokes.
Spirit as well, right?
They better not miss.
Contrast to the last round when they stacked Chopper behind Red and had 2 supportive elements still floating over towards the CT spawn. It's just a deeper look from Shiro and Doc playing on the close smoke, but nobody there just yet.
Yeah, they always keep it. They always keep it covered from one perspective or another, though. They've got Chopper here. They've been waiting for the other to take place.
Okay. There's a lack of fucking A defense, bro.
Find the answer back 3 versus 5, demanded of Spirit.
But the bomb is back and spawned somehow, even where this mini drop has taken place.
Kicksan scoops that up as we look to
Bomb's so far away, we can't aggress further.
He's hiding in that corner.
Don't let them claw this back. Nico! Oh my god! Please, bro.
Bit of a labor
Yo, good recovery. That's our gold rifler, bro. Like, what is this? Lock in, Nico, please. Kratos just wants to get out with his M4. Or he will try some dirty shenanigans. We all remember this one Passion UA round. The sneaky red defuse.
But even then,
they have it by next round. He could give it a shot.
Falcons have established a 4th.
That was such nice control of his aggression right there. Kiosuke took that opportunity.
Do it, Kratos, do it! Crowd, shut your bitch ass up! Crowd!
But he didn't full commit to taking upstairs by himself. Kind of both.
I respect the try, though.
That it's him, and he should be able to, when he sees an opportunity, go for a duel like that. But also,
Nico almost just missed the whole magazine. Are we too weakened?
Here it is. Emerges through smoke, shoots Donk in the back of the head.
What's kind of wild about this is with the mollies and the flashes.
Are they trying to show us what subwoofer they got?
Behind it, but they take their advantage. They press it even harder. It feels like
last
round. So that's 2 in a row. A little different this time, which is nice. The variety's coming through.
Sheesh. Nah, bro.
And even though Spirit made a nice bounce back, these two
13 and 8, by the way.
A bit of a mystery, I feel like, for them.
You said it at one point in this half. Team Spirit understands
7-5 needed for Falcons.
It feels like a team that's done their homework and has come in prepared to impress. But that Falcons breakthrough, no doubt enough of a T-side already, a 5th.
Come on.
Well, then they'd be switching sides with real momentum.
Kioske.
Texas
1-9. He has found his first kill.
Success, and so no surprise to see him.
Maybe he's activated now.
Field looking for that first point again. It's not every round that you're going to get to shoot Donk in the back of the head. Made it all the easier in the round previous, but we do get that crossover to Secret in 1.
Will you hit A again? At this point, they're probably going to expect it.
Action towards the ramp.
We've went B like what, once?
If he's not careful,
and that wasn't even successful.
At a moment's notice, this is Spirit starting to look for a press.
Oh god! Oh god!
The times that they pushed into the lobby.
Spirit aggressing. Well, Tez, be ready, bro.
Again. From both sides, 2 players per side. Kicks and taps Donk out of the round.
Crowd starts to warn them. Can they connect the dots? Tez gets caught off guard. 30 seconds.
And then that
oh man! Completely chopped round. It needs to be perfect tower defense from Nico. Nico has bomb, but Nico dies GG. 2v3. Nico and Munizi, the 2G2 OGs. No. Zwei Ace.
In the final round of the CT.
Quadra kill against fullback against Falcons, and now Ace on the last. Are we sure that the Hut didn't mistake Zwei with Dunk? What the fuck is that? Guys, Zwei is popping off, bro. At his first playoffs. How is he not nervous? How old is this dude? Isn't he also like hella young? Zwei HLTV. Ivan Zwei, 18 years old! Vorbei. At 18, I was worrying about how the fuck I'm gonna do my math homework in time. Bro is fucking acing the Falcons, a multi-million-dollar organization that needs to win this title. Make that make sense, bro. Actual goosebumps. Running an ads weapon during the second half of this beautiful BO3. You will have no ads ever on the stream during any of the in-game rounds. I fucked up the first time because I was late today. L streamer in the chat for that. But now I will not make a second mistake. Just like Falcons, we also don't make any second mistakes. Lock in, bro. Unless we're walking into Zwei. Then it's GG. Kioske, does he look nervous? His fragging so far decent. I think he's 11 and 10. He looks calm like a cucumber, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Show me Nico, please. Is Nico already getting awareness at seeing 8-4 on their map? A must win for the Falcons. Ah, Papa Nico. Nico. I don't know. Chat, call me crazy, but is the crowd full or no? Is it because it's the first game? It's Thursday, no, that's why. And sometimes, it takes time for everybody to get in. Because they have to do security checks. You know what I mean? Have to check if anybody full bot. If anybody is rocking like an AK or something. And then you gotta kick them out, you know? Security checks. Oi. Nico, bro. With this little mouse dongle. Ay. Security checks like Valve anti-cheat. Exactly.
A lights out performance for Zwei. That A-bomb site was impenetrable throughout this attack out of the Falcons side. Not once was he the opening death, and once upon a time, a liability within this bomb site, within this map.
No, within Spirit as an anchor, but I'd say on Nuke has been one of the only times you've seen serviceable performances. The fact that he's doing it versus what's their biggest rival right now speaks volumes to do it on stage.
Must-win pistol for the Falcons.
You know, didn't get the applause that he deserves since that happened at the end of the break, but an ace here on stage.
And you're playing the pistol against mother-sucking Donk.
Off his way.
One of the greatest aimers in the history of Counter-Strike, if not the greatest.
That also puts a stop to the small frustration that Team Spirit had in those last 2 rounds. I think they lost one player.
Ah, Tezis. Why is he on the dualies, bro? Tezis 1 in 11. Yeah, guys, drop me dualies. Are we crazy?
As Tanir comes through with the second in the pistol. Choppers anchoring out towards spawn. He's going to keep Monacy preoccupied. He would have loved to have taken a look.
What are these random sounds?
He's going to welcome back Team Spirit. They'll just simply come kill him.
Oh, come get a kill.
2v5. 2v5. It's flawless. The bomb is already down. Ticket.
Do all the grunt work.
It's got to be rage bait. It's got to be rage bait.
And it wasn't that immediate hit.
Nico getting flanked.
That the Falcons themselves threw onto
At least he didn't knife us.
their own T side. This was just a certain pause and then that follow through. And Team Spirit.
They planted 2 bombs. We can't defuse 2 in time, bro. GG.
Could ask.
This is why T side is OP, bro.
One for the road as 4 stand strong, and we've got Spirit running off with this victory.
Mentally, we can't just walk by this map because this should have been way more competitive without the second pistol. It's going to be a struggle session here for Falcons.
Guys,
they absolutely need to.
Why are we still so calm, bro?
And I think mentally they need to prove something on this map. It's not.
Kioske is looking a little bit too chill for my liking, bro.
Map so far, right? They've never even had to come back into a lopsided game like this. The closest
okay, here we go, bro.
The last 5 maps getting an overtime loss.
9-4, must win now.
It's not like them. Kioske's got an MP.
If Team Spirit won the pistol, that's fine, as long as we win the follow-up. Then the economy gets shifted. Zwei buying an MP5. Interesting. Is MP5 meta now, chat? We've seen so many MP5s at this major. This is the 4th time we see someone buying it.
Because he's got it like that right now. He can do anything he wants.
I mean, off of the ace in round 12, go ahead.
18 and 8. He's
we used to see a UMP here and there, but MP5, that's new. I love how the MP5 sounds and looks. I'm not gonna lie, one of the sexiest weapons, bro. Nice and silenced. All silenced weapons get me going, bro. If you know, you know.
Versus Kevlar, we'll see.
Here we go. Just the sound, bro.
So the fan club could be called Zwaniacs.
Nico.
Okay.
Yeah, like Zaniacs.
Nico with his deagle. Yo, this is for the history books.
Obsessed with Zwei.
This is. Oh man. Nico and Monesi.
Creeping in with these Desert Eagles.
Have been by their side for years now.
They keep checking their back every once in a while, just in time. Easy shutdown for the flank. Look for a second.
Oh, what is this? 1 by 1.
They really allow Falcons to just simply come to them. While the
1 by 1.
Again, it's just this one death. So
what a beautiful, beautiful lobby crunch.
Falcons sitting on a measly 4
lobby crunch with BUDAPEST, if you know, you know.
First two were good.
Oh,
Didn't see a lot
man.
of energy coming out of Spirit. They're wondering why they didn't start well, and then they just got back. Like 60 side, all their movements and everything. I mean, apart from Zwei having a really great day right now, they still had every CT protocol in place to counter all the outside hits that were coming. The amount of times they played inside of Secret, the amount of times that they punished the cross smoke, whether it was rotating,
why are we chilling?
It, volleying
we're
smoke,
about to go home.
Damage across.
What?
They had an answer.
Oh my
for
God, I'm buying
play.
that.
Now they're gonna go fast, right? Big goal. This is the guy who had 1 frag just
nice
moments ago, right? Double
3 on 3, hold up.
Oh, but it's 2 back. He's the other
on
side.
the eco.
Gets Team Spirit thinking for a second. I mean, they wanted
to
play.
That was a chance. 6 HP, kill him, please. Then it's winnable. Nice.
That's what you can't expect
No,
when you play
1v2 for Monesi. Only a deagle and a dream. It's Nico's deagle.
Ultimate price.
This one's possible for Monacy.
I got that 2-time sound.
Towards Hut and Shiro with that MP5. He's gonna have his back turned.
I feel like I'm going insane. What is happening, bro?
A quad kill for Donk to recover after the double Desert Eagle shots out of Tesses.
Easy for Donk.
Second
Avalon
one was
hard.
jumping. Very nice round out of Tesses. Nice try.
Avalon lent. I think most of Donk's are
skins.
skins.
Back into the map, but what is the map?
The AK,
right
the
now?
op.
It's abysmal.
2 rounds from the loss here.
Yeah.
2 kills for Tesses.
And it's working.
Still a 3 and 13 scoreline individually.
4 rounds with a pistol. What are we talking
Zwei
about
18
here?
and 9. Donk 16 and 5. The KD over 3. Yep. Yep.
Got to get that engine going, Falcons.
A few gun rounds we might actually end up seeing in the second half.
How many tac pauses are we getting so far?
0. I know Hallie took one the moment Spirit lost the round.
Well, that's not even the guy I'm talking about.
I thought it said
but what a contrast. Up 7-3 and immediately calls
Shit, Sonic only took 1 timeout, no?
Words,
does he know that Hallie is the GOAT? He knows that even if he takes the timeout, Hallie gets to talk. AKGG. Nice, Nico. Oh my God, he almost got turned on. Well, I don't know if that's so worth it after all. Tezis needs to refrac off Monday. How do we go from triple deagle kills to no?
Sets the heavens ablaze. And Modesty burns down by half health as he just commits himself to the back of this bomb site.
67
There's no
seconds.
real commitment on the other side.
He has to be a hero right now. What else is he going
Bomb
to do?
going lower.
Running in now, dropping on the floor. Unfortunately, it's the wrong risk to take. They're avoiding this
Kioske.
entirely. Kioske, it can't be a cliff. Bullets into the railing. Bullets between Modesty's eyes. And Spirit are out here.
The time to kill right now on Spirit is spectacular. These headshots instantaneous. Straight frags.
Sonic taking a second time out. Much fucking needed.
And look at the map points they
Yo,
have.
I feel like I'm going
in.
I feel like I'm going insane.
Yeah, this is, it's not even
Can the DJ
started.
chill,
They're
bro?
getting no energy out of Falcons, whatsoever. The 2 rounds they won were awesome. They seemed to be totally
Here we go,
irrelevant at this point, especially not building momentum off their pistol, not getting the ending the last round, which is obviously an ace from Zwei. Basically everything Spirit need to like make sure that this is one-sided.
Let's go by Dunk. Yo, bro.
I think a one-sided game as well.
I also don't like the 3rd round right after they're winning. They could have won that again. You know, they had another anti-eco, another anti-force fighter, and they looked already really sloppy in that
on
moment.
Falcons
and
this
yeah,
map.
it didn't really get sloppier from there, but then they still just weren't as good as Spirit. So I feel like it's a combination of the nerves and the game plan, unfortunately, for Falcons.
Can I still change my pick'ems?
This match.
Stuck behind the fire for the time being. Nico trying to take things into his own hand. He'll lose vision. Knows the targets are floating out there, but will be whittled away by
Zwei entering Nico. 20 kills for Zwei.
20th frag on Nuke already. 16 rounds into play. The 17th could still be his best yet.
I mean, this is zero communication now. He's just still up here on Silo. Was that even calmed?
Feels like he can do whatever the hell he wants at the moment.
Had a quadra kill. Had an ace. Not against Ecos, by the way. Double entry on match point. Map point. Who is this guy?
Now with 2 guys on the floor here for Falcons, they're gonna one last Hail Mary.
Trying to push, right? You've got to take something. You've got to get the game going.
That's a perfect spot to hold it from.
Yeah, it feels like they're being read like a book yet
The
again.
2 rookies
And if you don't bring down
for the
single
finish.
players,
Zwei
you're never
Antenna.
in this
People
game.
doubted Spirit were
Falcons have
wondering,
a
why did you make this
critical
change?
error out of the gate in this quarterfinals.
Look at this shit.
They've been absolutely skill checked. Shaken
What?
to their core.
Every member of Team Spirit has had a moment where they can look back and say, yeah, what are the Falcons in comparison? You've got Donk right where he needs to be. You've
Kioske
got Zwei
1v5.
beyond his limits. And Kioske in an unwinnable 1
No.
versus 5.
Oh no, from the Nico position, from heaven. And this may be one of the last rounds at the major.
The first map of this quarterfinals, but you have not put a dent in their confidence.
The worst part is, Spirit didn't even have to try that hard.
Highly laughing.
Got going talking about this match. Everything Spirit
Why are we
did
smiling?
was major playoffs quality. Everything Falcons did showed us that this is where the match matters the most for them. This is where the head-to-head before this match doesn't. And this is where they could be fully embarrassed on stage versus what would be one of their favorite opponents.
In one of the hottest quarterfinals of this event, anticipated to the max. At the moment, Falcons, nothing
Bro, what
but
the fuck
a
is
speed
this?
bump in the face of Team Spirit and Zwei.
Why were we smiling at each other, bro? Lock in, man. You're about to go home, bro. This may be one of your last chances at the major. I don't know. Imagine they make roster change Falcons or after this completely mental destroyed. Nah, bro. Guys, they just got whooped. They just got their $10 million team's ass whooped. I'm shook. I am shook. That wasn't even close. That was not even close, bro. They may need 2 more superstars, bro. Not just 1, bro. Give him Zaibu, give him Donk. Maybe they can win some. Brother. Wait, isn't that one of my viewers? Isn't that Lando? Sheesh, eh. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I feel bad for Monizy. You feel bad for Monizy? Yeah. 13-4 on your map. Let me check the stats real quick, boys. Listen to my voice, bro. I can't put anything on the screen. Guess who has the highest rating during this game? I mean, it's obvious. But you're not going to believe what rating he has. Zwei 2.17. Are you taking the piss? That's absolutely insane, bro. That's absolutely insane. At his first fucking major, bro. And his first big playoffs. Tezis 0.41. Nico 0.61. Worse than Furious. It's absolutely insane. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yo, I'm actually wondering, can I still change my pick'ems? Like, I'm actually gonna check. I'm not even kidding, bro. Sometimes Valve leaves it open, bro.
You see the match. We see every restart behind it.
Please tell me I can still change the shit, bro. I made a mistake, bro. Oh, no. Don't say 07.
You see a single moment of triumph. We see the 1,000 failures that forged it. Victory isn't just the moment. We win because we reached it together. Level up as one.
I'm scared. I will wait a second. Oh, man. I will wait a second. Bro, this was so clear. Donk won every time. Scheiße, Alter. Oh, man. Last co-stream for Oni. No. We're good. We're good. I've received no email since. We're good. STARLADDER and I were like this. Right? Alright. Here we go. Vamos. Will you be at the Cologne Major? Of course, bro. Not even a question. Not even a question, bro. Next events are gonna be HLTV Awards. Oh man, HLTV Awards, bro. Guys, can I be completely honest with you, bro? HLTV Awards, that IRL stream, bro, it was some of the most uncomfortable moments I've ever been in, bro. Like I was not enjoying myself at all times during that stream, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I am not an IRL streamer, bro, but we will run it back probably. Olaf and I were going back to HLTV Awards, and we're probably gonna hit it, bro. We're probably gonna hit it, bro. Scheiße. Oh my god. I need some. What was the drink called? Sangria? I can't remember. Now that's a banger. Rakia. Yes, sir.
I'm the director of performance at Team Falcons. My first career was in the military.
Performance coach of Falcons.
In the military, and I was 23 years in Special Forces. Then I left the military in 2009 and took up psychology.
Yeah, Tez is getting his ass whooped right now.
In 2017, I went into sports. Along that, I was in esports. Started with Astralis, and then I went together with Danny Sonic to Vitality. From Vitality, I went to Falcons, and that's where I'm now. I'm the main psychologist on our Counter-Strike team because it is one of our prioritized titles. I think we are in the esports community, we are still a very young and still a very immature organization, and there's nothing wrong with that. The biggest hurdle is to make the players understand that performance is not only about hours behind the computer. It is having a curiosity about the sleep, the nutrition, the physical training, and all that. So it is very much about who can cope with the pressure, who can be in the moment, who can focus in the moment and not be caught in anxiety or nervousness or whatever it is. Because you can have the best aim, you can have the best game sense, but if you don't have the platform, and with the platform I mean the mind and the body.
You're watching the major? Yo, hey, can we clap it up for Lando? I think he won something pretty important, bro. What is Nico chasing right now, basically?
To what's going on the server. My job is assist them in
Are you Falcons fan or Spirit fan?
They are doing.
Maybe don't say.
My angle, the physical, the mental,
it may not be worth it.
When they see that what we are talking about makes a difference, then we start developing it. One of the concepts that is crucial to me is what I call empty the backpack. Based on an understanding of the dynamics going on in the team, even though we are on the same team, we share the same goal, we are not necessarily always agreeing, eh? Being able to address the conflicts or the potential conflicts before they develop into a problem. It's to make the team be in the present.
Do you believe in this?
Now. We are definitely in a different position than we were at the last major. Now it's
getting guys from sports into esports. Does it convert?
Set. I mean, getting the new roles without doing anything else, and that made me step back and let the boys and the coaches work on the in-game stuff. And from there, okay, we develop. Now I can start coming in with the add-ons. So I think stuff like food made us important get to where we are at the moment, and hopefully well prepared.
But like sleep, because some people were like, some of these guys were like forcing. You should be waking up at 8 a.m. Then we go for a walk. Then we go for. Rather, look at fucking Dunk, bro. He's scrolling TikTok right before the game, and he's fucking busting your ass. You know what I mean? I don't think it always converts, but food for sure. You are what you eat, bro. You are what you eat. Today, I'm a piece of chocolate. GG. Sadly, bro. Sadly. Shouldn't have done that. I don't feel good right now. Yo, Hacks, thank you for the 10, bro. Thank you for the 10, bro. Oh, man. Loki, the only way we can win right now are these replays, bro. If they say something ridiculous, bro, if they say some shit that gets them cancelled, we get a free win.
At all, and I spoke with him about
because we ain't winning this, bro.
He said that basically they didn't wake up, they didn't even arrive so far, and they're really struggling with the communication, and especially in game, you could see that with trade fragging, and he was really hard to, you know, even get some words out of him. So it was a really kind of like short interview. But I have to say that Dust 2 is coming up, and for that map specifically, you really need to step up in a lot of areas that he said they are really lacking. So let's see how it goes.
Oh no!
The Spirit Clinic in session tonight, and you will never guess who the spearhead of the operation was. For Falcons, their map pick, only a handful of rounds going their way.
How are they so bad,
very clear who was in control on map number 1.
It would have been completely forgivable for Spirit to lose Nuke.
Just an order fan GG, chat W, yo! What the hell, the world champion out here glazing everyone. Hey,
but for him to be the hero today,
Chat, make sure to glaze him a little bit back, bro. Glaze that donut, bro.
Seen him play for Spirit is just insane. Sure, the numbers might say he was better in some studio game. Given the context, this is the best game I have ever seen Zwei play in his life. It's got shades of Magic's back at Shanghai with how important it is and how unexpected it is.
Yeah, and it completely crumbled Falcons' game plan. He was the sole reason they could actually shut them down, make sure that they didn't get anything off of that T side. As you said, it looked ridiculous. It was almost
we gotta play Valo someday.
CS. Donk playing on Zwei PC. It was unbelievable performance. Multi-kill after multi-kill, and Falcons had no options.
Yeah, let's just dive into some of those.
Can I still change my highlights
straight off the bat? Because as you said, Devil Walk, so many multi-kills, sometimes in back-to-back scenarios.
Please don't tell me I'm cooked. Please don't tell me I'm cooked. Please don't tell me I'm cooked.
Well. This was a masterclass coming out of Zwei today.
Yeah, I think if we go into the
I'm dragging it. Hello.
Is it round 3, I think? We're gonna see here just shutting them down in the door area, and just, I mean, the stability. It feels like
at this point it is what it is.
The site. So we take a look here. He gets this MP9. This is a really crucial round for them to actually gain that money control, to gain them some space and playground to actually play with. And I mean, there's no trade potential even. Even when he gets mollied, he backs off, gets another. What can you do? Here's.
What is this?
Yeah, we're never gonna find it. Chat, please find it, man.
She puts the flashlight on top.
We just watched this. Is this the one? Oh yeah, it's the one. No, it's bugged. Relink it.
Don't tell me it's me eating fuck.
How'd you guys die?
X didn't fight back.
Yo. This is Jordan. I'm gonna actually go demonic. What did you say? Pixel, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing.
Chat, am I a good rage baiter, bro? Bro, stop that. Oh my god.
At bomb site, but when Zway's playing like that,
bro,
well, look who's feasting now.
And that's the thing.
I was in some nostalgia this morning, chat.
Weakness that we've seen
I had this video recommended to me this morning, bro. Who was there? Wait.
It's something that we've seen.
Oh my god, bring me back, bro.
His way, but not today for him.
This video got recommended. We played in the major qualifiers. Yo, bro, what was this God squad, bro? Chat, we actually tried to qualify. I normally rate PSP 1G and I, bro. Like a bunch of Faceit level. I was the only one like trying to carry the team, right? I was the only Faceit level 10. The rest of my buddies, they were not that good, bro. And we were trying to win the major, bro.
Just click head. Okay?
Like this was actually a major qualifier.
Up on the scoreboard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bro, this round got me dead.
Don't get cocky till you're out the blocky, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But look,
that's true.
we 11 and 6. I swear we would have almost made it, bro. This was a bunch. This was against a team that actually almost went to the major, bro. We almost went. Be correct.
Yeah.
One dead on the ground.
Bro,
go B on this one.
Go.
Look at this
I'm
round,
flashing
though.
over. Flashing over one more time.
Nade for truck. You got the seat.
That's Sam's.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Go.
Nice.
Nice.
Try to plant.
Yeah.
Look at 5v3. We got this.
Kitchen one spamming.
Molding kitchen.
Ow! I'm modding both off. They can't join.
Okay.
They can't join.
Focus.
Shut. What do you call that? I actually don't know, bro. Why was that so funny?
Smiley, what do you see?
I still don't get it, bro. They can't join makes sense. Because they couldn't join us at the bomb site, bro. They were modding off.
With Dark doing, you know,
good times, bro.
really,
Good times.
Really well. I mean,
I kind of want to try hard some tournaments again, bro.
On that spirit side.
Because we have all become so much better than back in the day, bro. Sharper aim, sharper utility, so they can't everything.
Figured spirit out, but this time.
But we have no major qualifiers anymore.
A couple months ago, Holly made the claim that, you know, I don't know CS, but I speak well. I mean, I think I should leave the CS to him.
No way.
Because on his most recent dream roster that he put together, which made the rounds on social media, he put Donk, he put Apex, he put Rops, he put Shiro, and then he included Zway. And I was like, this guy, he does not know ball. Clearly, he just knows in big moments this is what Zway's built for.
It's insane. I mean, with the, you know, the miraculous, the unfathomable, of course comes
You've
the
become
disaster.
so much worse
The
since
Falcons,
then. That's
right?
not true, bro.
Praise Spirit all they want. Incredibly well prepared for this one, but Zico said it. You know, he only had a couple of moments.
Like
to
I should have taken a Regis,
He
bro.
wanted to get straight back to the drawing board, reset going into map 2. Was it down
we're going to map 3, right?
simplistic game plan as you know, Zonic
If you're
was
unaware, by the way,
Stico in that moment.
It is playoff day 1.
I wouldn't necessarily attribute it just to having
We're at the quarterfinal. We have one more game immediately after this. Filled arena, tens of thousands of fans watching the same game that we're all cheering for. Immediately after this, the reigning champions of the CS2 major, the one in Austin, Vitality against the Mongols. Boys and girls, I hope that Controlets, the person who the Mongols got, is going to deliver like Zwei is doing right now. Then there is a way, bro. Then there is a way.
Plays so frequently from Falcons.
Yeah, but you could criticize them a little bit, especially when they go out lower.
Who saw the post?
They don't know how
Mizinho said in an interview that the Mongols reached out to JL to get him as a stand-in. Imagine, bro, JL on the Mongols. How would you even communicate, bro? I mean, I guess in English, but...
Could have sped up a little bit more, could have taken the ground.
That would have been funny, bro.
There was a little bit of hesitancy, I feel, from Falcons in this
and JL
game
didn't reply. That's my goat.
This isn't to throw any shade Nico's way, but it's just because we were prefacing coming into this matchup, the chokes, the infamous chokes that he's made at majors. Of course, map number 1, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but he was not.
He probably couldn't reply. He probably has some contract.
We've basically seen all the way throughout the group stage of the major, right?
Some people would probably look at it and say, well, what about Kixan? What about Tessis? They aren't Nico. I'm not looking for them to put up those kinds of numbers.
Absolutely.
So I know that you could bring the whole ship down with you, but when Monacy more or less does his job, when Kyosuke definitely did his job, you need Nico to be performing. And I get that there was a role shift.
Bro.
I get that now he's playing on top of Silo. But there were times when he was even on the CT side where Zway's just nailing him on the trades, where he's unable to get away after that first
no,
kill.
that face with that KD, oh hell no.
Yeah, we're seeing the demons rear their ugly
One of
heads
the
in this
two
kind
is
of
not
matchup,
real.
because I don't care what kind of role shifts Nico ever has, he should never be putting up beneath 40 ADR in a match.
And this is also a team with full star players. They should be able to put up a better performance than 4 rounds on their map of choice. it is not a great look for Falcons moving into the next map, which is Dust 2.
Yo, they look fried, I'm not gonna lie.
They have been good on it.
It feels like they know they chopped.
They have showed, but I mean, if you
because they are map pick,
contrast of these maps,
they didn't just lose on, they got whooped on.
Have a better game plan going into this Dust 2 than they've ever had before.
Before we dive into the second map that will be Dust 2, what do you think is going through Nico's head right now, Devil Walk, when you've had a lackluster performance like this? When
that trophy, though!
Before, pretty much every year at every major, he's had a stinker of a performance that's led to a shocking loss. What do you think's the emotions he's feeling is right now?
It looks like Silver Massa Elite.
I do feel like Nico is the type of guy that he can mentally reset for the next map and actually have a really, really good performance. I think we've seen that time again and again. So I'm not worried for Nico for a second map. I hope that he's angry with himself. He feels like he let himself and the team down in some sort of sense, and kind of
Roblox trophy. Valorant Spike is the trophy, guys. Chill, the trophy is busted.
Everyone is awoken, as we say, for this map. They still have a chance. They still show dominance on this Dust 2 against this team, and if they can get
67 win percentage for Spirit
right, they definitely have a chance.
On the very next map.
Still feel like Falcons should be looking at the last two maps of the series and saying that these are maps that we're incredibly comfortable on.
Yes.
Sure, we lost the punish pick, but the thing is that Holly, Spirit,
some
Chopper,
of the least
they knew
played
coming into this series that was going to be picked. I feel like when you're Falcons and you lose that kind of edge, you're just now resorting to playing a little bit more of your own game. We're resorting to just kind of letting the stars just kind of while out in the ways that they're more comfortable
Stop stalling, it's not me, bro.
Sometimes Nuke can suffocate the individual.
If it was me, I would have started the game 10 minutes ago, bro. Trust.
A double-edged sword in
you know I ain't doing that shit.
Your opponents, as we saw on some of the gun rounds for Falcons, where they're catching multiple Spirit members looking the wrong way, but it also leaves you going through a lot of different choke points, a lot of tough fights is how I describe it.
Yeah, it's a very valid point. Not to put any pressure on you, Devil Walk, but cast your mind back to when you were playing, because you played, with a fair few superstars around you.
We may be getting clapped right now, we may be going home, but at least we're having a good sleeping schedule and we're having a salad after this.
In that situation, if they've had a tilter of a map, to make sure that doesn't spiral out of control and continue into the rest of the series.
I think in these sorts of situations, you kind of just want to talk about
I don't think the overlap always makes sense, bro.
Stay in the way that you want to. Like, no matter what happens, let's go into this, let's give it 150% and see what happens. Don't play with any hesitancy, make sure you play your own style, because this is the worst case scenario for Falcons already. They have nothing to lose going into the second match and actually just, relaxing a little bit and performing.
Well, before we do dive into that second map,
I'm happy that I'm not in their shoes right now, bro.
Donna has been getting busy down in the crowd, so let's check in with her.
Donna?
Hey guys, what up?
What up?
Yo!
Hi. So you speak good English, huh?
Pretty much. Pretty good.
Okay, where are you from, guys?
We're from Sweden.
Oh, you too?
Sweden.
But then you speak good English. All Swedish people speak good English, no?
Right.
You're also from Sweden?
Yeah. All from Sweden.
All from Sweden, okay. Which team did you come to support to?
Furia.
Wow!
You?
Yeah, Furia. All Furia.
Okay, who's your favorite player?
Keserato. Fallen. All.
What about you?
Fallen, of course. Keserato.
Respect.
Okay, but you have a sign for another player. Who do you have? Can you show it?
Yeah,
that's Donk.
Furia is not playing, so we have to have Donk.
Sweden pretty based.
Yeah, they changed that with an A.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, is this your first time in Budapest?
It is.
Yeah? How are you liking it?
It's very good.
And how are you liking the arena here?
It's big. It's very big, but it's nice. It's modern. We like it.
And do you guys go to CS events often together?
No, it's our first time. So we like it very much. However, the beer tap is very slow. So we're a bit disappointed about it.
Okay. So you have to go to Cologne for that.
Is it better there?
Oh. Chill, Donut, chill.
How do you guys know each other? From CS?
No, from school, pretty much, and football as well.
And you're all CS fans as well?
Yeah, of course.
That's amazing. Okay, guys, I hope you have an amazing event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where's One?
Yeah, I know, bro. Don't, hey,
yeah, if you're
nah,
a Spirit
don't,
fan
bro,
right
don't come
now,
to me for
you
that,
gotta be
nah,
feeling
bro.
pretty good, particularly
You know I want to
as
be
they're,
that,
gonna
nah,
be really
bro.
good. Their map pick, that is
I'm
just
not the
too
old
wet.
guy that I
Maybe
was, bro.
starting on
I'm not
T
no
side of things,
Ohnepixel
Manny.
anymore.
That wasn't a map that you were
If it's out
highlighting
of
as
my
well.
hands, if
You've
it's-
seen too much
if it's
change
just-
from that T side.
if it just
Do you
doesn't-
expect any
it
differences
doesn't.
to be played out today?
And if it does, it does.
Because the last 2 times the teams faced off against each other, it was Falcons that got the better of Team
Come on,
Spirit.
Mud.
I feel like Donk, in terms
Nah,
of being
bro,
an
nah,
entry on
nah.
this map, sometimes just thrown to the wolves in terms of
You know,
swinging
bro,
off a
you
cat,
know.
First guy going.
I love leaving the
Spacing
house.
isn't always the best. I feel like he's got to
Nah,
tighten
bro.
up, and that's sort of what we've been actually seeing here so far at Budapest. The fact that Donk
Come on,
just looks
man.
like he's a little bit more in the unit.
Trust.
There was the interview coming into
Nah,
the tournament
stop-
about
stop
how he
bringing
wants to be a
Ohnepixel
little bit
back,
more
bro.
of a team player. He's
You
still
know that I'm
first
going to
a lot,
events
don't get me
nowadays,
wrong,
bro.
But I feel like maybe there's
all the next
a
events
moment
I'm
of
there.
hesitation. He's waiting a
Rotterdam.
heartbeat or two so that everybody can catch up with him, so that he's
HTV
in the
Awards.
pack, so that they're a little bit
Major.
more grouped up, so that
Cattle.
the individuals for
Everything,
Falcons,
bro.
if they swing into
Nah,
an
bro, chill.
oncoming Spirit horde, it is in fact 3 rifles trained on
VCT. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
I think
whoa,
on this
whoa.
map, the key point of interest for me is
All right, here
short
we go.
control. I think that Falcons,
That was
they're
a
great
joke.
at kind of obtaining it, holding it. Nico likes to play there with double HE,
Vamos.
kind of chip damage into Donk. Monacy is
Imagine though.
constantly
Lock in, bro.
a threat on that short side, and unlike other oppers, he doesn't actually play
Final
mid
chance
that often on
for
CT
Team
mid.
Falcons.
He actually prefers to play on ramp,
And it's on dust
make
too.
sure that the short is kind of shut down, and that's the key. Because Spirit, their comfort call
Shiro
is
lining
swinging
up
off
the troops.
short. It is using those
Top 3 all
smokes
pot.
and having their star players
Having some
actually good.
rifle
Just get
highlights, now some
good
IGL
angles.
highlights, GG.
But Falcons have been excellent at shutting Spirit down and that in the past.
Yeah, it's kind of why it was not a weird one that Spirit picked in this, but it's not a risky play in terms of what we're coming in with their choice, right?
It's just what any simulator would have said is their
Sonic
pick. It's
sitting.
what they
Why
just
are we
pick the
sitting,
most
bro?
often if they have
Meanwhile,
the first
Halley
choice
asserting
here
dominance,
in a
bro.
veto. So
Look at this.
A little bit of a.
You look back at
to
your
me,
coach
just
and he's
playing
like
to their comforts,
lounging, bro.
and
Not
hopefully
chill,
they
bro.
change more
Stand
even
up,
on
bro.
the CT side too, because the last time these 2 teams faced
Nah.
off against each other, I was surprised that it felt like the most mobile person on
Not
the
at
map
the
was
major, bro.
Chopper, because I'm used to seeing last year Donk just choose his own number every single round, whether he's going long,
Here we go.
underpass, pushing B tunnels. But I feel like the last couple times he's just been kind of stuck in the mid to B
Last
area.
chance.
And so when it comes to a major quarterfinal where you're a map up, I want to see a little bit more freedom from Donk, but not only him, but Shiro too. I want to see him get a little bit more mobile, because almost like how Devilwalk talked about Monacy,
I feel like he's seeing his career flash in front of his eyes. Chill, bro.
Defense side instead of getting a little bit more proactive or tricking opponents with a B peak or an under or
Here we
a
go.
tunnels peak.
Yeah, I completely agree, but we've seen at this major, Donk has taken
Ah,
over
it was
games,
standing
he's played
now.
that maybe, he's even picked up a double op for this Spirit side, and they are versatile, they have a lot of new stuff. You could make comparison to the last best of threes, which I will keep doing, because
I
they're
love that
very,
it's on a
very
great
relevant
map.
in this matchup. We've seen
Dust
2
too,
different
bro.
styles
No
of Spirit.
ZZZ
They tested
Inferno, no
themselves in the last
ZZZ.
best of 3, went
Train.
for more B executes, went for more long takes.
Dust too.
And I think that is
I
kind
wanna
of
see
the key.
great
They wanna
open,
get
great long-range
Falcons off that
rifling.
short control, make sure they pack themselves
Great
towards
pops
the
on the
side so they
smokes.
get freed up to work with the map control that they receive.
A lot of eyes, obviously.
bomb side B, meat
very good
grinders,
reason
lock in.
would be on Nico coming into this one. Has much changed in terms of the sacrifices in some of the roles and positions he's had to give up for Kyosuke coming onto this particular
On the
map?
T side, yes, 100%. I wouldn't say there's any change on the CT side, mostly for Nico, but on T side, he's the upper dark player. And the amount of possibilities and opportunities you get as the upper B dark player is literally like 0.
It's just if they push you.
Yes, you're essentially
All right.
just like a placeholder to make sure that you keep that map control.
man.
We've seen them switch it up a little bit
Chat,
more. He kind
can
of follows
Falcons win
Kyosuke
this
into
map?
that lower area space a little bit more and kind of helps them, guides them to that short control and mid control.
I wouldn't
But
be
there isn't
surprised
really that much that he has to do
if they
in a
get
defensive
completely whooped now,
we were
aka
going with Falcons
13-1. We
prior
have
to
seen this
series
before.
kicking off. This is your chance to
Where
have a bit
Spirit
of a
just
flip-flop.
absolutely
Who do you
dominates.
think it ends into here?
like a shark that has smelled some blood.
Jeez, I don't flip-flop.
That can happen, but it doesn't have to.
I'll stick with the Falcons in this one. I thought that they were going to be the favorites going into Dust 2 and Ancient. I am surprised by the fact that Spirit was able to take away Nuke so handily, but I think after this map we get a 1-1.
Nico.
Well, handshakes are being cemented, which means one thing and one thing only. 9 times have Nico and Monacy bested Shiro and Donk. Does it end on the 10th?
It's time, bro.
Freya, it feels like it may end on the 10th
Lock in,
because
chat.
it feels like it barely got started in that last map of Nuke. We need to see a total
Lock the fuck in, bro.
Falcons right here, right now. Or
push it to third map.
Quarterfinal is dead on
You are
arrival.
the Falcons, bro.
Here in the crowd is,
not some goofy ass team, bro.
People care more about
here
Falcons.
We go.
We have more fans, more boos, but everybody wants to know what Falcons are going to do here.
Yep.
They cannot skate by this result.
Let Nico have a grand final, bro. If he chokes, then it's just not going to happen, you know. Then just let it be. But
was an absolute non-factor.
At the quarter,
everything goes to perfection for
here we
Team
go.
Spirit.
Oh god.
I feel like even
Donk on an upgraded pistols. On an upgraded pistol, you know what that means.
This first game of playoffs.
Nico defending bomb side A with Tezis. Tezis 0-7 from last game. Needs to kill now. Nico. After a long ass reset. After you got hyped up by your fucking analyst, by your coach.
There's no resistance for this.
So much prep for the pistol just to be on the wrong side. Just to not get a single kill.
On this game and this game plan, and obviously after watching Zwei play his best CS ever, it makes things a little more interesting. But here it's a T-side start for Spirit. Retakes coming in full force.
Just leaning back and allowing
still 100 HP with a double kill already on the telly. Oh my god.
Full display.
Oh, triple kill done.
And it's a slaughter. Falcons will find nothing in the pistol.
Spirit do this quiet crawl up cat. It's door smoked, it's no vision, so of course they could have done
Nico
that.
looks worried
Spirit will
more
do
than
that on
anything
rifle
else.
Too. So it's not just a pistol that they've just
Pistols
tried
are so crucial in MR13 at 12.
Pull out a base setup, double boost, that's not something that you see
Look
very
how calm
often.
he plays, bro.
Honestly, ever. And he has a chance to get a couple of shots, but once those are missed,
nice Blatt Harosh.
It's over.
Nico pissed.
Tezis doesn't pick anything up either. He needed to get 2 in place of Nico's none. Nico's coming off a bad map himself, and again, it's not something that I'm personally going to skate by. It's a major, it's a quarterfinal, it's a good matchup for them. It's everything in place to make this one a worthwhile run.
Yo.
Everything could be a
if I was Team Spirit CEO, I would call Saudi and be like, yo, you can have Donk, give me 1 billion.
In a conversion, and then they quickly fell off.
Now you have the leverage.
Now.
Tonight you have the leverage.
Needed eco here, force down win for Falcons. Something to swing the momentum back, and that's the other. That's the, you know, is there's double-edged swords, there's two-sided swords. Falcons, when they don't have the game plans a little bit fishy, well, they have the ecos that they can pull out.
Game
it's the Eagle
awareness.
players, it's the scout players. That's part of what makes this team
combined
great
with
as
the
well.
aim, it's a perfect cocktail.
Sometimes they have to rely on those, and here's maybe a setup that looks
Nico.
great and has some force behind it.
No resistance offered up by
Nico
Falcons,
got
though.
nice
They're gonna be
aim.
content by the looks of things.
He's got the
Just play
choking
in
factor.
reaction to
He's
that
got good
utility.
rifling.
You know damn well Spirit are coming at this with the utility
Like a
they
sex on
need.
the beach.
Hell, even
40
in the pistol,
seconds,
we saw
bro.
that double smoke, so with a full buy behind it, what does Spirit bring to the
Come
table?
on, I need clean
Same
fucking
two
dealing
smokes.
now.
Opening for the
We need a
drop
pistol,
down
needs
into
nothing to
CT
lose to
spot
follow.
again.
Falcons on pistols.
Throw out that reaction wave of utility themselves, and now Odyssey just looking to go headhunting. We get that donk crawl from behind the smoke, shrouded by the flames.
Nice!
Gonna
4v3.
way off the play. Kyosuke kills Donk.
20
and
seconds.
Now it's gonna have to be the support
Time running low.
element.
Tess is finding one as well. Beautiful. Not going on 7 now.
Down into the 2 versus
Shiro,
3. Not
terrible
enough.
rifling. Oh no, I should have said anything. 1v2 for Tess.
Right
Nice.
there. Tanir will recover.
So
Team
close.
Spirit pushed as they try to extend into that bomb site, but a triple kill for Tanir is enough to convert it.
They get saved
Donk,
by Tanir. It's also
take
a
a
good
bonk.
round from Donk on his entries, another couple of entries, in fact. So that's 2-0 to kick off. Funny because Tanir gets the open door to Heroic. That gets him a chance on Team Spirit. This is one of the teams that Falcons that took the core from to build the team that we see before us today. I actually, you know, as much as it
Harry knows
does
what
put
that
some
means.
emphasis on Falcons for people who are like, okay,
Money
we'll make
full
this
reset
core worth
now.
it. I think they went the good approach of actually trying to go for getting a 4
Guys, what did I say, bro? 13-1. Mark my words.
Here for Chopper. Hang on, we've got a lower threat.
Hold the phone.
That well-timed push from the US.
Man advanced on the eco.
You're not expecting much.
Mac 10 on kiosk now.
A lot here to work with. That threat still lingers.
Come on,
down
come on.
lower
Okay,
bound.
okay.
And almost dealt with both. Donk just looks to pull away here. You've got to, because Tanir's sitting down on that quarter HP. A frag grenade that's a bit too late, but a rotation that is well-timed.
Kicks and Bratan.
Xan trying to lead this 3-player
Not going for
retake
kick
up
lead.
from
Tina
spawn.
looking at it, but not ready. Nice, nice! 1v3 for Donk. This is the guy that you want in the clash. 64 HP.
From lower tunnels, but we know this is
Tech
all
9 Munezi. Mac 10 Kioske. There's an upgrade Galil. But Donk may punish you for that.
Over here for Donk, and he knows it.
They wish they could find utility.
That's
Still
a stick. It's a
looming
10-second
around.
stick, though.
10
Donk counting till
seconds
10.
He's got
Oh! E-coat.
There we go.
And Falcons pull a round out of the hat when they have no business winning. That was just everybody on the same page with a well-timed tunnels pitch.
Don't tilted about this one.
Beautiful. I mean, they take over tunnels. Chopper gets punished for taking a peek into lower when he's only got that Tech 9 out. Doesn't get his kill. And what is this, 2K?
Nasty.
Sends Shiro pirouetting.
And he did a good 30 damage on Donk as well, which for sure mattered.
They narrowly avoided this result last round. Then they were with 2K on the ramp, but now what happens? Falcons have even less to work with. It's ideas that win this round for Falcons. They get out of the game early.
Hallie a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Gets that timeout, wants to talk instantly. No, that's twice now.
Whoa, Shiro's got the op instantly.
Okay.
They got money for that.
Back on Nuke, when we saw that 7-round streak come out from Spirit, they lose one at the tail end.
Hallie timeout versus Sonic timeout.
Same thing's going to come out here. He really is one of those kind of coaches that wants to get in the moment he spots something wrong.
Yeah, well, at least there's one coach calling pauses right now. We didn't get a lot of responses from Falcons in that regard. They definitely needed it last game.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, it was hard to figure out exactly
if you're Falcons and you take a timeout, you're gifting Hallie a timeout, bro. You can't do that.
But
I feel like when you've got 3 pauses, though, you can take
no,
one.
Don't take the pause against Hallie, bro. Just keep your timeouts.
Things are going wrong with the 7-round streak, but clearly
your words don't mean as much as Hallie's is. Let that
simmer.
simmer.
We were hoping for an early answer out of Falcons, and it seems like we've got one. Again, mostly USPs in that 1 round prior.
It's like
you mentioned that off
after a 2-hour workout, taking a 5-minute rest against LeBron, bro. He's just gonna fuck you even harder after that.
Kill for Falcons.
There's only one player on Spirit that's got an op-ace so far this major. I'd like to see him use the gun.
You know, I don't even think we said Shiro's name back in map 1. Wasn't even necessary.
Tina on the op.
They didn't push him hard enough to get there, yeah. But this is a very good kill for Falcons. They take Shiro out. This is a huge threat. They're probably like, well, how does he even have an op right now?
This angle's being held by Monacy, so you got to be careful with that walkout middle.
In basketball,
yeah. Nico pressing himself into the cat hold. Monacy gives up his lower spot.
50 seconds.
There's that slight gap out mid.
Why is it dark outside already, bro? This is pissing me off.
On it. Good flash in. Monacy
nice, Nico. Beautiful flash.
And that's Donk dead.
Bro, the Nico and Monizy duo is so beautiful.
This is one of my favorite positions to watch Nico in. I think there's almost no one. I don't think there's anyone better at timing grenades, placing grenades from CT spawn to cat.
Oh,
good shot.
Yeah, he's holding a little wide there.
That was so free
from the catwalk. 30 seconds.
He thought they would
wide swing. Zwei tries to come in with the split. It's him versus Tessas queued up over towards long.
20 seconds. Time is running low. If Hallie was pissed on the last one, he would be pissed on this one.
Try this.
Gen
the
time.
op and play.
All right, walk away, huh?
It's the smart idea. It's not the most fun to watch.
Sonic
but
winning the timeout.
Which again, such a surprise to pull out after losing that last round. So they go for 2 pick plays. They get shut downs. Falcons stabilize here in round 4.
Nico with the Zaugi keyboard.
G2 in that stage 3 2-2 match, we had a lot of X Factor coming out of Monacy. Just, you know, those bogus moments. The X Factor plays.
Going on memory.
Around like that early on this one, could definitely tap you right back into that not so far gone memory.
That's kind of well.
Nuke, they didn't even fight.
Jeez, Luis.
No, they didn't.
They limped into that server, took their whooping, and hope now to steal away Team Spirit's map pick. And I think the confidence earned in that first map is why Team Spirit came in with another force, that off immediately for Shiro. We'll see if they can get anything going with it this time. It's a pretty comparable buy to the 1 round prior. And Monacy floating on his own right now.
No more misses, bro.
No one actually get punished off that jump spot or the boost that they're going to assemble. It always comes in a little later. And by the time it gets set up, CT's already worried about a mid-crawl down.
It's AK on Donk. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to go live early deluxe, and we're going to look at the pro players' inventories, okay? Deal or no deal, bro?
How this is going to go. We see there's
I want to see what they cooked up for this major. Usually they get something ready for playoffs.
It's open space to be taken.
Also, I still need to lend out some of mine, scheiße. Do I message Jakob? Hey, do you want to use the AK?
There's going to be a flood of players right behind it. He'll get through the edge of that flash. Monacy, good first shot. Nico emerging up from spawn is Monacy.
Nice one, easy.
And there's Nico's headshot. It's a total stop.
Okay.
Push. 2 frags between Nico and Monacy is right where you want the Falcons if you're hoping for a competitive quarterfinal.
Yeah,
nice,
already
baby,
so much
nice.
better. This is the kind of CS that's going to get us to a map 3 for Falcons.
I lost my shoe.
He's got really good rhythm on this map, and it's the place where you can overfill versus mid and A, so you get lots of kills.
Give AK to Imme.
Players there, your smartest guys.
Boah.
And I think it's where Nico shows off.
I don't know if people want it, bro.
So between him and Monesi, that's a lockdown.
Shoes inside. Yeah, my floor is kind of cold, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's like inside shoes, you know, like sliders.
It's a glimmer of hope for the Falcons fans. No missed opportunity here by Monesi.
Sucks, yeah, but it's still cold.
Nico being brave to walk up through those fires. Just to make
sneak
sure
attack official with the 20, bro.
Solution.
Hot indeed, chat.
Here's your reward, Falcons. Not only sitting pretty 3-2 early on Dust 2, but
Thank
versus
you,
Pistols.
Nice, Monesi.
Monesi in with the reflexes.
The flash is back, baby.
Starting to find, I think, his groove, his game.
I don't want to see any more misses.
And Kyosuke just tapped Chopper off of top mid through a smoke. Whether they opened it, we'll see.
Kyosuke.
This is a strong one for the Falcons.
Wait, that's
oh, 9.
This gets a little bit
Donk
weird.
opening up on side B. Now rifle retreat. This may be one of his Donk rounds.
You give Donk a lifeline.
Donk so confident, doesn't even whip out the M41S. He wants the one-shot headshot. He knows he's got the aim to back it off.
It's eliciting the utility here for the Falcons, who don't know where that bomb actually sits. And we'll see Shiro start to push out long doors simultaneous as Donk still just avoiding the utility, taking all of this attention.
First one is a miss.
And then that fight over towards long is going to
60 seconds, Tina coming with bomb.
They
have no smoke to cross.
But Kyosuke's got this B site under lock.
Nice.
And A-Long also held there.
That was sus.
A couple of headshots here from Kyosuke. That bodes well for the Falcons, putting down Team
There's always a Donk highlight lingering.
It's a nice entrance from Donk and
waiting to be awakened, bro.
Floorboards there was a little bit annoying. They eventually
nice boys,
with it.
nice Elia.
But no issue, no bomb plant.
W sign.
With the opening kill from Monesi, him getting into the flow of things too. That's nice.
Now we're so back.
This
is what was pissing me off about watching Valorant Major. They have no signs in the crowd, bro. They don't allow signs. I don't know why.
I think the odds.
They're scared that somebody shows something sus. Maybe I don't know. But it adds so much. It's like scrolling TikTok. You never know what you get.
Hanging on to it, but it feels like the room can feel the shift. It's early days, and there's plenty of time.
I want to feel the crowd.
Don't get that wrong. But after Nuke, it felt like they may not even give us a pulse in this quarters.
Full buy for TeamSpeak.
Towards door again.
Kratos going 0-4 right now.
That's been going the Falcons' way each and every time. We've seen Monesi start rounds, but for the time being, he'll sit on it and just hold.
Oh, just all the way out, man. No, they're not even going to test him.
Smells like a mid to be in here. Early mid to be.
This ends up being a mid B. This is going to be a little blood on
and
the
look at the Falcon setup.
Of this Falcon setup. I mean,
4 defenders on A.
This is a huge.
Kixon.
I mean,
needs to. Else it's insta safe.
This is a full B mid B split coming in.
Tess is gathering info. Is he fast enough? If he goes, then he may have it.
What's that?
I don't know.
Team Spirit drop a
Shiro considers it. Doesn't consider it.
Monesi's angle from ramp and then cues up Tess.
Gets one. Oh, Shiro instant refract. Crucial. 30 seconds.
But you know the plan has been found out.
This is interesting because I still don't know there was 3 here. But it's Nico who's actually changing it up. He's going to be walking over towards B, but...
Oh, God. Surely he will get a multi-kill here.
Smoke if you're the Falcons, you're thinking,
against Donk.
Here's
Nico against Donk.
Versus Donk out mid.
It's a 1v1 locked in as everybody else from Spirit just looked
round deciding duel. If Nico dies, GG. 10 seconds. Last second push coming in. Nico going through door. Now Donk activates. Nico doesn't consider it. Will get flanked in the ass. 4v2. There comes the Donk in it.
What was that?
Insane.
To the clock, and a singular kill here for Team Spirit.
Terrible round from Spirit, no?
You don't have to split atoms to figure out how to do a B split on time. That was really strange out of Spirit. Suddenly looking like Falcons felt back on Nuke.
Bro,
here
6 seconds?
How did that miss smoke in middle as well?
Yeah, this was a layup actually. I mean, they had Kixan alone. They were about to mid B. They missed a mid B smoke, presumably. They don't get their kills in time. They could have just continued with the split anyways and actually still had a pretty good shot of getting that.
Checking notes.
Donk had lots of time to take out Nico. Instead, Donk is not really useful. He's there waiting mid. His teammates are entering too slowly because usually Donk makes
Bro, imagine Permap Ancient.
Within a
I'm rock hard just thinking about it.
It's not as easy without Donk at the tip of the spear.
But T-side may be harder for us. Bomba.
You kind of don't want to tell Falcons that you're feeling it too, especially not after you're the team to have the first word back on Nuke.
Nico.
But this is what it is. It is the major.
Are you in the arena? Yo, what is it?
Like
yeah,
that.
bro, and I have a green screen or what? Yo, what are these? What is that question? Obviously, I'm not, bro.
Still a trio of smoke grenades here for Team Spirit as well, so we'll see what Spirit want to play with
bro.
in the end.
Nico.
Perhaps a misdirection.
A finish.
45 seconds, and Monacy's op gets pulled back to the corner.
Donk only 8 and 6 right now.
Defaults on Dust, you gotta justify it.
They're gonna have to come out of these smokes.
Why you better not miss your smokes, bro.
Smoke goes down towards middle. Sway's trying to play ahead of that.
Minus 26.
On the edge of the window to take a look at mid.
Bomb coming towards A. Here we go. Munezi gets one tap by fucking Donk. 4-4 now.
It's just pistols.
Orb unretrievable.
Irretrievable gun as well. So why
Plan would already be good. That would be money.
Good rifle work between these 8
15 seconds, 2v3, and Donk is defending. Don't let Donk get the M4. Tez is 1 HP. Ah, on the switch. Tez doesn't go for it. Waits for teammates. 2v2. Donk switches to the Deagle. He does it all. Oh my god! This guy. Kiosk might be too low. Sit!
And that is what happens if the Falcons give them just enough space.
It's like driving a Prius in front of a monster truck. Dong absolutely dumpstered them. And
Guys.
now Hallie just gets involved. He's here to build momentum off the back
How
of an
crazy
X
is
Factor play.
Donk?
We're seeing Zonic talk too. This is a
She makes that shit look easy, bro. Switching from the M4 to the Deagle because he knows one-shot angle.
Suddenly they get this out of Dong.
Sees the pixel up ahead.
He's
Suck.
never sleepy. He's the one guy who will just no matter what give you those moments over and over again. He's the guy who has impossible stats and impossible rounds in the biggest games.
His headshot.
One small mistake, and that's Nico using all his ammo. That's
4
Monacy
bullets,
taking
insta
one shot
switches
at
to
nothing,
Deagle.
And
Bam!
then allowed Donk to cross and get a 4K.
And then with the last 4 bullets on that. Oh my god. Who is this guy?
M4 down on the ramp retake as well. I mean, Falcons did a good job of trying to time that fight to the top of ramp, but yeah, that's the Donk effect, folks.
Don't let that be the way in. Kioske on and up. Love to see it.
At least this time, it is that instant timeout from Zonic, but you also open the door for Hallie, like you said, to pile on.
I'm having a weird feeling right now, bro. I'm low-key happy that I'm living during the same timeline as Donk Prime.
That makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
the fact that we get to see this, bro.
You know they're gonna come.
So if you don't get 3.5 anyways,
nah,
you were never gonna win. So
nah. It's like Picasso.
That's a reminder to the Falcons as to what is up against them tonight.
Bro. At the major as well. It's not like a random 5-set highlights out of 1,000 different matches. 9, bro. Quarter playoff
wrath on Nuke.
Here we go.
There's no denying that this Dust 2 game is probably already starting to feel better, but if you're not careful, Team Spirit will break through this CT side, put you back down into the saves, and even
economy
maybe
on
run
Falcons
away with
is
a lead.
massive.
So we are at a critical turning point for Spirit.
That's
maybe.
Such a big smoke break or block from Nico. He can watch it from so far back. They just have guaranteed info, so Cat is guarded for the moment.
I think Nico being a part of this A defense makes sense, right?
Picasso died in 1976. You were alive too. No, I wasn't, bro.
So expensive though. He doesn't have the utility. He doesn't have the
Nice
HE
try,
to actually punish the Cat play. It's gonna have to be firepower.
Kept so much cash though still.
Oh.
Flash.
Oh,
Tess has
whoa.
point blank spray down. I mean, that is
You were 20, alright, bro.
Flashes fantastic.
Oh no, Munezi, no, what? Nico defending, the only one defending Nico and Kioske. Nico the only one, no!
Wants to be the hero, but there's players all
You can only get one from that
Tactics
position.
do not get better than that, Shiro. Exactly calling out Tess's position inside of the smoke. Both flashes hitting
to perfection.
By the way, Tanir not peeking off the first one because Tessis has no other targets. If he holds Mouse 1 down, he still dies. He still gets that kill versus Tanir.
And you saw how close Tessis is on that smoke as well. Feels like if you try to break through on the flash, there's no way you don't get mowed down.
It was a call out.
I wonder if Dom could have done something in that position, bro.
The Hallie pause.
There you have
it. Oh, 9.
Both coaches talk at the same time. Kioske not going to be able to save that AWP, so Team Spirit cut that lead down to 1. Now, Falcons did have a lot of money still left over. The buys are inbound, but it feels like so is Donk. 14 kills,
Hello,
6
Falcon
deaths,
Spirit here. No refunds for Kioske. Donk over Nico, Shiro over Munezi. Damn, bro.
About Sway's most impactful match of his career, and he deserves his flowers there. But now we're back to what works for Spirit versus so many other teams. Just Donk at the top of the board, damn near doing it on his own.
That was so sexy, man, out of Team Spirit right there. Shiro's timing, Tanir's patience and composure, and well, they turn water into wine right here.
It's $2,900 left by
Here we go. Now the economy is crippling.
The other half of that, though, is because they won with that tempo.
Falcons lose this.
They didn't give
Team Spirit with the lead
ability to allow him to stop that cat push on the other side of it. They could lose one player and still survive, but instead it's a board wipe.
Because he had like $7,000 still.
Maybe he dropped, and that's why. Oh, he had that money left.
We need Munezi on the right side.
Maybe full cash.
The AWP needs to go nuts.
That's actually strange. Didn't get back.
Munezi pushing tunnel, nice entry, bro.
Nice push.
That's what we're talking about. Falcons making an active move into the tunnels, and that's a total reposition of Monacy as well.
Doesn't let them
you
rotate.
Never expect it if you're Spirit. Those flashbangs find Spirit lingering out through those smoke grenades, but they do jump back into their cover. Coverage. That is Shiro finding the head-to-head duel.
That would have been a fucking collab.
It's one op kill per team so far.
4 on 4.
50 seconds
and the round relies on Nico.
Honestly, you really want to go cat now. Doesn't matter how many CTs are here. They know there's no op on the corner.
It's 4 strong for Spirit.
Must be Nico.
This is your major.
Waiting for the util to come over top.
Come on.
Waiting for some chance of a moment. And instead, Donk is ready for that challenge. Kyosuke's got the headshot onto Shiro. Opper down.
2v3.
M4 still
headshot found, but it's not enough because M4 was
everywhere. Donk with 21 HP picks up another kill. To walk back for Kixan. No chance to defend this.
16 and 6 on Donk.
And I honestly think, you know, we've seen great moments from Monacy in
he
all the
actually 1v5ing on this map.
The fact that he can peek into Shiro, take him out constantly is actually one of the things no other operators can do right now. And this is just a key find.
We see that replay, right? The shadow advantage. Like Monacy just kind of letting Shiro know it's inbound. Down goes
9.
So no save
9.
Triple kill here
Again,
for
no
Donk.
save.
And Team Spirit do seize that moment to tie this game at 5.
This is horrendous.
They kept trying to
we
earn
can't
back
even
their
save.
peek, to be fair, with the flashes when they're coming into mid. Because you can peek left side.
Usually you at least get to save, like take an op into the next.
Make sure that you can get on the line first, right? Put the rook on the file, but Yashiro also set up to dodge a flash, peek back into the door right before Monacy did.
And Donk got the last kill. 17 and 6 on Donk.
So 4 versus 5.
11.
Man disadvantage.
13, 14. Guys. Donk has 17 kills. The whole rest of Team Spirit. 4 players.
Move that op around.
I forgot. Shice, I did the math a minute ago.
Signs of nervousness
7, 8.
and have both given up a force buy to the
have
other.
14 kills.
This leaves us tied. And the
Donk
most
has more
interesting
kills than his whole team.
possible. Let's see who wins the half.
Oh, hell no.
Eyes on Nico. Use that bit of extra money to come into this one with an M4 and a set of Kevlar. And Monacy, the player that's boosting him up right now, also has armor. So in the world where Nico loses his head to this,
Nico.
that M4 drops into Monacy's hands. Maybe between the two they'll find it. But
that's Donk. That's Donk.
Donk dead. A well-timed peek and a great find for Nico, considering he is that hero M4.
It's incredible amounts of value to find off of just one $300 piece of utility in the M4. Sway decides to answer back.
Crowd, bro.
This
nice Nico, beautiful M4 hero.
Building.
Trying to reposition that M4 ahead of what could have been that Team Spirit commitment to the tunnels push.
No one's reliable now versus lesser guns.
But I mean, you know, off of the
40 seconds,
and then into the
and look how we're sandwiching them. Really we know where they are.
M4 is trying to get over to the B bomb site.
We have their number and we are calling. Beautiful. But how do we make this work?
So Nico sets them up, and that lead.
And then we just get whooped on the gun rounds.
Yeah, I mean, both teams, they've had moments.
I see you, bro.
Like, okay, this could have been way cleaner. We could have had a lead.
Yo,
but Falcons picking up a
play more aggressive, bro.
With nothing to work with. A great tactic. Back to Falcons this time.
Try some kinky shit like this boost.
Round, Nico, amazing value with that.
This is how we get him.
Again, one smoke to make it a 5v4, and then to have.
Shout out to all the drillers in the crowd, bro. Lock in, bro. Donk.
Not the first time either. Tesses gets away with that long push.
Second Halley timeout.
Sonic getting involved. A lot more active here in map 2.
This is Halley letting him in, right? So we'll see if Sonic can do what Halley did and rob it.
Bomb.
Off of the opponent coach call.
Donk laughing.
The moment Team Spirit touched that lead, ripped back away from them.
Donk's just a tidal wave coming up cat, though. It's really, it's actually Battle of Titans right
Best
now.
Best performance is 17-7 versus 10-7. Oh my god.
Insane, but at the same time,
happy to see that it's Nico, though.
He put himself on a lot of the good, you know, at those opportune moments.
But just a good performance is not what he wants, bro. He wants that trophy.
There's a chance to take out Shiro, actually, right there.
It's a head-to-head that used to be so skewed. Nico over Donk.
Yeah. And now that's not as much of a focus, but it's like
just get another Donk entry and the round is yours. You saw it the last round. Nothing worked after Donk died. Just get the entry on Donk, bro. It's not that hard.
This fight. Nobody has stopped Donk individually this map. 17-7 coming into the last round.
Come on.
And Shiro's still on the hunt for this mid-fight. They're going to try to flash a player out.
Oh, nice. He also
Shiro
pinned.
ready to hold that.
Nico can't find the refrag. This is terrible.
Of Spirit, but you got to keep your head low.
Nice kicks.
Coverage over top of the
That's Donk. That's Donk.
Straight frag back, and these flashes, that is pressure. But in pressure,
Fawn fall
is
bomb coming towards A long.
And within that, Team Spirit take this test towards long.
Yes, there's big pressure on the CT side. If they want to walk back to Cat, they can, but they have Tess already dropped into CT. He's going to take a risky swing.
Ooh, and at least he has his smoke ahead of him as well, so he can challenge through Team Spirits, which he was sitting inside. Locks into the car position. You've got Nico over towards Cat. You've got a
they have no molly to clear this.
Here for the
Actually, never mind, they have.
Support it.
Flash is coming in.
It's not ideal.
Tenor dying with Malo. Hell no.
Executes Tanir.
So he's playing this really slowly,
Bro's
but there is a push coming off of Cat. He could have a couple targets coming his way.
And if he gets these kills, then Tessus is going to have his hands full back at that
Nico?
bomb site.
Now they can kind of...
Beautiful. What is Spy doing?
Didn't expect that second player. So it's going to start to feel like yet another round for Team Spirit's attack is fizzling out to the clock.
Shiro chop on in 2v4. 10 seconds. No. There's no saving now. It's last round.
And you need to desperately climb up and over, and you're not going to get a single foot across this gap. This
4 seconds. Come on.
Team Spirit
Come on. Yep.
to the clock.
Yep.
The single M4 round for the Falcons.
You saw that, the molly in the air for celebration, bro. We're popping fireworks tonight. The comeback is real, bro. We lost the map that we shouldn't have lost. And we're winning on the map that we shouldn't be winning. Let that simmer. You know what that means for third map? We are supposed to choke. Guess what we're doing? We're not gonna. Running an edge with no during the second half, which could be the last half, which could be the last half for Nico at the STARLADDER Budapest Major. AKA 1 more year wasted. 1 more year of you not having achieved your dream, your life goal. And there's only so many more chances. You're at an age where at some point you will start degrading, not upgrading. Let that simmer, bro. I don't think that's the case yet. But it is time to lock in, bro. Everybody lock in, bro. Come on, G. Come on. Ay. Zwei doing his tech timeout in the break. Interesting. Respectful. Bro doesn't want to waste anybody else's time. Let a mouse jersey in the back. Oh, hell no. Chat, who do you want to win, bro? Last vibe check for the chat. Do you want to see Falcons get absolutely crushed 2-0, aka Donk come back? You already know that Spirit is winning the pistol in the follow-up, most likely. So, this is not Falcons' game yet. Not at all, bro. Speedy. Fuck Falcons. Alright. Hey, yeah, bro. Yeah, okay, nice. I'm enjoying my timeout. I'm enjoying that, bro. Quick reminder of the Mac 10 heat. Wonderful. By the way, who sees a pattern? First time chatter. Yo, what is this, bro? Guys, I don't want to be this guy, but what is going on, bro? I've never seen that. I've never seen something like that. Alright, here we go, bro. Loki, I'm just feeding into the whole thing. Like, I don't think it's the case, but that was kind of funny, bro. I was looking at chat like, alright, here we go, bro. Hi. What jersey is that? Is that the Hungary football team? I think it is. Shit. Mods, allow me to take a Regis after this. Let's go, bro. Oh, Nico.
Stepping up to the challenge, Donk at the top of the scoreboard, and yet Falcons find their answers. A couple of X-Factor rounds there. The solo M4 out of Nico to be
cozy.
And that gives you a reason to believe in the Falcons when it comes to Dust 2, does it not?
Absolutely, especially with the CT side, with Falcons T side coming up. There's extra pressure on Team Spirit. Now we saw
could be deciding
that Zwei had made a massive progress
for this map.
He was showing signs of doing better on that position specifically.
Falcons does not feel better on this T side, bro.
CT side, he gets bullied. And
they etched out the advantage. Nico entering Donk. That's massive. 5v3. But keep in mind, Zwei got a fucking quadra kill on the last pistol.
Opening kills down middle. I mean, the tenacity there of Team Spirit to try to take that charge towards middle. You know what
now
you're
pick your poison. Do you want to run into Dooley's Shiro?
Go down with nothing.
Onto 2 on A.
You could be making this path to a recovery on Dust 2 all the longer. Or just feeding momentum to Falcons.
We're choosing the wrong side. There's still a chance for Team Spirit.
Like Palm Tree Flash will come out. Let's see if you get anything.
Okay, Zwei only one. That's not enough. Kratos needs to double up. Oh, hell.
He's got the answer. And so Shiro's dual Berettas never needed, never called upon. Didn't have a target to shoot at this entire pistol.
But you already know.
So Falcons extend this lead.
Leave a guess. Do you think Team Spirit will force buy or not?
You know, star of the show back on Nuke. We thought ourselves that once we got to Dust 2, Zwei's
only one kill though.
Could be a pain point for Team Spirit. It's the attack out of the
Nico
gate.
come back to face.
Looking like a shell of himself from Nuke. But the really, big question is, what does his anchoring look like? And so we're going to get to find out here tonight.
He's the kind of player, he had all the space in the world when he's on Amiga. Now with not a lot of space, he shows that
was an era for sure, bro. That was an era for sure.
Do the star
Stay in the game, guys. It's fucking need to bring energy now, okay? Every round is fucking important. Come on.
We got some good words out of Nico.
Yes, sir.
When
every round is fucking important.
There's a 5-round comeback on Dust 2
and he's
as
right.
well. They stare death in the face, and so I think they've got a special relationship with this map at the moment.
This one is the most important.
But
because losing the pistol after the follow-up.
The days go by, can Zwei play with little space? You think support's an easier role? It's not. It's harder. You get less shine. You have to help people more. You have to be more aware of your radar and utility, and you get less chances to kill. But that means you always got to stay hot, and that's what he struggles with. When he can move around a lot like a star player, he can take a lot of peeks, then he gets kills. But as an anchor, you can't just push every round.
They did force by the way.
Everything.
3 defender speed 2 on A.
So we'll see if he can operate within those confines.
But guys, don't be fooled, bro. 2 defenders on A, sure,
right now,
but one of them is Donk.
On a 3-map win streak on Dust 2. With their last loss, obviously,
just hiding on side with an MP9
in overtime.
Oh god. We need to molly this. We need to molly this.
Donk here tries to put a smoke in
Molo,
front of them.
so free, nice.
Mac 10's getting around the corner.
Donk falls off. 9 HP kicks.
That's gonna give space.
Oh, goes in.
What
the fuck?
Right back up.
And he serves as a meat decoy as well. Tenna found a headshot.
No, just immediately comes back at it from an alternate angle.
4v3 man advantage, and Falcons is in such a shit position. They're pinned.
Slowing it down long
they have to play tower defense.
These other pistols to try to press themselves up from CT spawn. And that bomb though, where did it drop?
20 seconds. The bomb dropped lower. The bomb dropped lower.
If it's on the boxes, it's gonna call on Monacy to slip down and grab it.
1v3 Kratos, 15 seconds.
That's much needed cover. Not only does Donk find one of those frags,
God,
but he
that got
damn near
sus.
throws the bomb into the bear cave.
That was a testy moment. Always scary when you're peering over the ledge. The bomb will fly forward, but totally.
Why does it feel like you kill Donk, you win the round? Call me nuts.
This is actually one of the most lopsided sides for Team Spirit.
Are they saying let's go Kratos?
The rounds on CT side, despite this issue with Zwei. Why that happens, I think, is they really
W crowd though, bro, hyping him up
on that side of the map. 2-3 guys sometimes to try to make sure the mid Bs are reinforced. That side being less retakeable makes perfect sense.
Bang.
But Falcons still put themselves in the perfect position to punish with this lead.
Having to give over double digits off that one.
What?
We hear the murmur
is that
of
me?
Falcons' belief reverberate through the arena. For a while there, didn't feel like there was much of a pulse in the playoffs.
The chicken, yes. Hey.
Again, there's going to be a certain timidness, I think, to Falcons throughout the remainder of this map as well. Nuke is still in the back of their minds.
Donk's still alive.
Getting a chance to flex over top of this one, Team Spirit.
Yo, how chopped would Team Spirit be without Donk?
Heroic. Not even in the right position. Falcon's going to take this fight towards long.
This guy.
It's nice to see Nico stepping up. Right there alongside Monacy, top of the board. You know, we've always kind of prefaced that when it comes to the Falcons and when it comes to Nico, when Nico speaks, you listen. And sometimes Nico speaks ill of himself, his frustrations in those tough rounds, those nail-biter moments. And I feel like that's something that he's really shed so far in Budapest.
Oh god, Donk Deagle.
I think it goes in.
Blocking the smoke.
Seeing his reaction.
Does he get a gap here?
To qualify for
yes,
the
he do.
Good block, actually.
Re-smoke needed.
Gonna draw that Desert Eagle of Dawn
Minus
right
one
back
smoke.
in. Remember, 5-7 on Tanir is also within this bomb site. There's so
5-7 close range, boys. Could be a highlight play. Donk with the Deagle in the back. 10 out of the 5-7 close range. 4v3. Donk, no refrag. Tezis down to triple. Quadra kill Tezis. The guy who went 0-7 on map number 1.
Took a long time to get
important,
on the server
bro.
back on Nuke.
My boss doesn't know I'm here. Yeah, you're chalked, bro. He's watching right now.
5-10. Couple mistakes away from making up entirely for the disaster that was Nuke and stealing back a map pick, you know, in a series where technically that doesn't matter as much for Spirit because they always lose 2-0. But in a game where specifically Spirit somehow steal Nuke,
I need to see if I'm in trouble.
Very unlikely. This will zero out. This will zero out everything. Our expectations, I feel like it'll sort of cleanse the emotions, everything, all the bitterness that has come through. Maybe even puts it back on Spirit a little bit.
Masterclass.
Because they got a half from Donk that, with a little bit of extra supports, they could have definitely turned
so
that
many
into
Falcons fans. Here we go.
A 7-5 half themselves. He was outstanding, still is.
Before we finish writing
Are they trying to put the graffitis in positions where they try to throw us off guard? I think they may, boys. Sometimes we see threats where you put a graffiti, you spray it on the wall, and it looks like a player. Smell me? Or throws you off guard. It's like, what is this? Just for a split second, you consider. Zack, you take a bullet to the head.
Expecting Falcons to have a spawn play out towards long.
Kratos 1 in 11, by the way.
Got the infinite wave going around in the stadium.
This Budapest crowd starting to come alive. Not a bad turnout for a Thursday.
Sheesh. On a Thursday now, we're locked in, bro.
Brackets.
God damn, we got the flying camera as well. Hold up.
Luck involved.
50 seconds.
We were on Fraud Watch after that first map. This game's come back alive. Here comes
Zwei needs to meet right now. He's the single defender on B. How many does he get? Molly and he burning. Nope.
Is one gonna be enough?
No,
Doesn't feel like it.
I don't know.
With this much demanded retake of a B site.
You know what, though? You know what? This is one where you can save, like, you know,
No
Sway,
kid.
we need 2 from you, but also, like, you gotta help him a little bit.
Sure.
It's still just 2. You can't just hold this site alone. If you're not going for a retake now, what are you gonna do, Spirit?
Feels like they're trying to take a look at this. You've got Nico pressed up against the window.
Okay, Donk tilted about that he can't go.
Just the underhanded
With
piece
the
of
kid, he would have
utility,
tried, bro.
singular kill off of Zway's plat hold, and Team Spirit know that what they're holding's all too valuable. Falcons 5
Risky gamble. You have to pay the price.
Scope fine, and you compile it, you know, compound it with his first half. It wasn't a good first half from Zway, but I really don't put that fully on him. He started in B alone at the beginning of this round. This
Chopper says, go save it, go save it, go save it, go save it. Damn, maybe Donk wanted to try.
And no one came to assist. If you got a spot like that, you might as well be playing retake so he could get a kill. If he was in window and got a frag
Are we good or no?
got out of the window so it's not a bid B split, they can actually retake.
Guys, don't troll me, please.
But you can't just expect an unsupported anchor in a small site to get 2 kills for you versus 5. It's just not reasonable.
Maybe Discord is the culprit.
Don't let that Spirit set up at all. Falcons picked the right point of attack, but coming into this matchup, we
no
know
way
it's
it's
going to
Discord.
be a lot of beat-ins from Falcons.
Here we go.
The first real full-blown execute goes swimmingly.
They like going into Zway, and even when Spirit have overstacked the site, they've had success.
It's again a situation where his closest support is Shiro, who's a little too
Yo, always spam it for good
Falcons
afterwards on
this again. Sway right ahead of the execute, mows down just the one. It's
Phone
a lot of damage though. This time Modesty and Nico.
Shiro the only one close by.
Frag grenade's gonna end it.
What?
Job done. And at least this time, Shiro does come over with urgency, and Sway again sets that up because of the damage beyond his 1 frag.
Yeah, as long as you're a shout away and not a telephone call, you can help, right? Shiro's nade and off shot through the door, like that actually keeps hope alive. It's a bit better than last round. 2 on 4 now. Let's see if Falcons can make it ugly.
May not be as easy as
Falcons
Falcons were gonna
2v4.
hope to find this beat bomb site.
Tezis and Kixen, the 2 non-star players.
Double man advantage. Kicksan sitting on 40 health.
Imagine they're the ones cooking.
The last piece of utility that the attackers have to keep Team Spirit at bay. Splitting up, but still for the time being met by smokes. That bomb is already down to 25 seconds. And so as they press these AKs up against the wall, what's the timing look like here?
Last second explosion.
Well, Shiro's gonna
he tried to catch the timing. Don't question mark him, Chad. Takes him one before. I mean, Tezis.
Not gonna happen. Donk emerges from the doorway.
My fault.
And the efforts of Zwei coupled with Shiro are enough for that retake to come through.
Real simple here for Spirit to play containment. They know they have a huge advantage, and
yo.
They limit the damages
on everything that's on me. I have 1 gigabyte up and down.
Probably going to take place, yeah. But also those 2 players, they could easily get 2 kills and then slowly win the round. So really important.
Guys, I don't want to say it, but I will say it, bro.
On his shoulders, but he actually handles it quite well.
Falcons
gets a kill despite I think getting
at 11.
First, then some extra spray damage. Then Shiro's there.
We have all seen G2 games, aka Nico and Monizi games, where Royd at the finish line.
It doesn't end that early.
They started
Shiro with the
choking.
And then with the
art of the choke.
2 perfect pieces.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Still a scrambled rotation, but one that's close enough.
Lock in.
That's a setup that they can bank on.
All you need is 2 rounds, bro.
But it also, again, tethers off of the success from Zwei, so we'll give him credit where it's due.
1 good entry and the round is done.
And again, so far, the only criticism is, can you just help him more?
Donk, 20 kills, Chopper, 1 kill. Put that into perspective. What is going on, bro?
I don't know. They read some kind of book about this. They're really confident it's going to be A.
Holy shit.
Let's see if Falcons end up giving them the round they're looking for.
Amazing.
What have the demo shown you?
Pop flash for Donk.
Donk staring in the corner just next to Pitts, banking off.
Oh god, Shiro and Donk setup.
There's a lot of pressure coming towards Long.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the right pieces in position here for Spirit.
We don't even get to see Donk.
Got that
Shiro the bouncer.
Chopper. That puts a bit.
Ow! Yo, hey! STARLADDER, don't, hey!
Collects the frag onto Nico. You get this off walking out towards Long, and Shiro's not going to let you escape with that. So kicks in, removed. But now you've got not only
Redo.
headshots, but Shiro as a confident set of helping hands on
Redo,
both sides of this map.
Nice round, Shiro. Those are delectable op shots in, single scoped, easy.
Bigger biceps than
control
Pasha.
of the situation.
Then road written with the
And
fucking
like
E. Oh, hell no.
What did they know?
Maybe bigger biceps, but smaller brain, bro. Oh, hell no.
Donk at Long, Chopper at Goose, or wherever he was on the A side, even though they kill him, they go, wait, how many people are
What's
here?
your max IQ, buddy?
7-11 now, and a chance for Team Spirit to get back into this game and stabilize with an anti-eco.
Timeout.
That was quizzical. It makes me wonder what's going to happen on this next round. What's the CT setup? Are they going to go off the read?
Chat, is my TikTok feed cooked? Right now, every 3rd TikTok is Pasha biceps enjoying like a wafer or something, like a protein, and he says like, fine waffle. Bro, what is that, bro?
We got a bit of a powwow here. Falcons.
Am I the only one that's in the wafer Pasha biceps algorithm? Oh my god.
But Team Spirit are still within the realm of possibility of 4-round difference when you've got Donk playing as well as he has since the get-go, when you've got Zwei showing improvement over towards platform,
Nico
and on top of that, Shiro's op shot's not missing. Point to a reason why Team Spirit couldn't still win
I'm just having fun, that's good.
For that round, now they go back to this one, and this
Take
is
some
what
of
I
the
wanna see
pressure
on the
away.
map. Donk with ants in his pants, running back and forth between the window and the tunnel, just actively supporting his way in the spot.
A bit of electricity here for Team Spirit, and the US
What the fuck?
gets it over, but that one frag is fine by Spirit standards. 3 rounds the gap, as Falcons have still yet to hit that all-elusive, all-important 12th round.
Hallie on the mic.
Not there until you're there. With this timeout coming down.
8-11. Guys, I don't want to say it, bro.
Are they doing some math?
Yes, we're still laughing, but
I mean, these are the moments
at
where
some point,
Sonic is trying to hold
that'll
these
fade.
pauses for, right? This is his pause.
Because you've been there many times.
And Falcons still have
where you
one
should
more
have
to
won
use if this gets even closer.
I'll say this again.
But then
There's
you
only
didn't.
one player on Spirit that has gotten an off ace, and he's got an off this round.
Okay, double sniper.
Nico Monizi, I've seen it auto many times.
CT side.
That's the perfect thing to do. Sure. There's still a gap in a comeback.
Lock in, bro.
You don't have to spoil all your.
And if you give Donk an inch, he takes him out, bro. That's for
way
sure.
back into the game.
Donk yawning. I swear he just yawned.
Perfect way to catch a team off guard who's just looking for one more round, who might try to do a walkout somewhere.
Donk secondary
And
off.
then when you eventually do lose, you can go back to rifles, and it's a change up instantly. So, see if the expensive investment pays off for Team Spirit. And be careful, be wary about going too slowly. You walk into one op or two. Shiro's coming. Shiro's right here.
Shiro doesn't get the entry.
They're going to try to dive that. You've got
Kratos probably is just going to die.
Utility already. 2 Falcons players ahead of this
massive
pack.
utility damage though.
And so is Tenir's recalled. Oh, that headshot's as clean as it needed to be.
Nico coming in late.
Now all of a sudden you've got one locked into
Nico
the
from behind needs to kill.
Kill over towards Long.
Decent
that
spray.
starts to put pressure on the ball.
Kratos.
Chopper tries to press
Lol.
his lock.
3 on 3. Falcons win this round, you win the map. 2v2. Nico and Tezis versus Donk and Chopper. Nico versus Donk up. Stays alive.
Could have been it.
It's Tessa sitting
Donk stays
still
on the angle, now pushes through short. Nico pushing through long.
Kind of lost track of these
How do you plant the bomb? Chopper on Goose, he doesn't consider.
Walking into this.
And as he steps forward,
timing! Nico 1v2, Nico 1v2.
They had him in from both sides.
That's going to lock in Nico.
28 HP.
Set to the bomb site.
Nico, 1 bullet and you die. Oh no. Carter's behind the box, stay stiff. He knows the better of the surprise, wins the round. Hold up, over there. Oh my god. 4 HP Kratos. 1 bullet. Oh, Nico. Not like this, bro.
He just had to shoot a bullet. It didn't have to be a headshot.
1 bullet.
Nico doesn't know how close he was.
He got him down to 4 HP in there.
Chance to take out Donk inside of middle. They re-meet over here in this 1v2. And he nearly gets a deck.
Down to 4 HP. He sees the blood. He knows he's low HP. Aims for the body. Can't connect. Kratos pre-fire.
Oh, that's a frustrating moment. But to be honest, for Tesses, the way that Spirit came in from both sides, like he didn't have a good advantage. He'd have to get very lucky to have found a way out of that. Whoa, close rounds, close game now.
Oh no.
Now you've got Falcons in a difficult spot. They jump into this one. Kevlar, pistols. Just enough utility to try to come at the game with a plan. And remember, there is still 1 timeout for Zonic within
Wasn't
regulation.
it 11 and 6?
One last chance to try to fine-tune things in the face of a very real Team Spirit recovery.
It was 11 and 5.
This is 4 consecutive rounds out of Spirit's CT side.
They lost 4 rounds in a row. If they lose 2 more, they gave up the fucking lead. No. Pistons only for Falcons. The money is completely reset.
And again, it's a
but
more
keep in mind, we have won a round like this before.
Donk is helping out Sway. It feels like we're going back a few rounds now to where Falcons really enjoy trying to go for the B hits.
Sure.
It's going to be a B rush. You're running into Donk with an AK. Oh man. If you're new to Counter-Strike, new to watching esports, the best person on spray downs when 5 people are coming in and you have an AK in that position, trying to hold it down. Donk is the best one at holding that down, bro. Call me absolutely nuts.
Molotov smokes burning on
Donk and Tubson, bro.
Chopper trying to press his luck, but instead it's Josuke with the opening. Donk is locked into the car. Sway does his job over towards tunnels, at least to kick this off. And Donk and Sway do enough. That's 3 kills between them, and the pace of Team Falcons out from middle gets nothing in the end. Total stoppage as Team Spirit cut this game down to a single round.
11-5 to 11-10.
Sway does not let go of his grip on that site. Looked good. It's 3K. Yes, it's Tech 9s, but honestly, with the amount that they know that this side of the map is going to get tested,
I don't want to say it, but
and potentially abused.
Falcons on the mic means Halley on the mic, and Halley is saying right now, boys, they're scared. They've choked so many times before, they will choke again.
5-round comeback. And this was a done deal for Falcons. This is what Falcons wanted to try
Easiest
to
time ever for Ali.
back on Nuke versus Spirit, but couldn't do that. So no matter what happens now, Spirit leave this map with some dignity. But I'm honestly wondering, are we going to get 3? We haven't got a response from Falcons in quite some time.
Post that victory versus G2, Nico said that a game like that versus G2 that pushed Falcons to the limits was exactly what they needed heading into playoffs, that it was going to make them better once they hit the big stage. And it feels like this exact kind of moment was what he was alluding to. When the pressure was on, when the comeback is real, when heartbreak feels like it has haunted you again, this has to be that moment that Falcons bank off of the push that G2 gave them. But Team Spirit clearly going to be a team that also looked to push them.
Oh man,
mainly right now,
Spirit with mid-aggression.
down into the lower tunnels. Monacy is
this
sitting
is a
on
Halley
the
call.
top side of it with Kill
Nico versus Donk.
They are just leaning back, letting Spirit make these moves.
Kills everything. Info here for
Nico!
Flash is perfect.
Top frag on Nico down.
Corner, and it's not the only piece
Donk still 73 HP healthy.
In fact, they're trying to
ready to get more. Kioske finds 1, equalize. She run the cutoff, can't connect. Bomb passes. Wow! He got greedy, didn't need to repeat, could have just waited for the retake.
60
seconds. The CTs are close by. They're pushing fast. There's flank. Oh my god. Donk. Donk 1v3. Donk 1v2.
Never really a problem. This kid
9 bullets.
for the ace.
Ooh.
And as the card spam comes through, it's not the damage he had hoped for. Falcons lean back with fear. And as Donk takes that
3 bullets in his AK. What is he gonna do? Tap, tap, tap. Consider taking that for. No spider. He knows that the 2 headshots are his.
Open, and nobody's gonna challenge him. He's
no chance. No chance.
Timing perfection comes up with his double kill. Falcons find 12.
That's 12.
All you need is 1 more round.
That's done. Shiro had the chance right there.
Don't tell me there wasn't a
2 shots from those lower stairs to punish that B push.
I resurrected for
like such an audacious
Yo, I saw
play
Drill Jazzy. That is my Drill, bro.
Skill at top mid, but then you look at the kill feed and Falcons had a response back.
Yo, I feel alive right now.
Something, but he couldn't punish that ball crossing. That's where that round died. Needed an ace from Donk.
And unfortunately, of all the B holds,
Donk on the
Sway crossing out from Humvee gets caught with nothing. That
one of the most important rounds of his life.
Of the bomb that forced
Goes for the
Shiro's to miss. Team Spirit's catch-up has been admirable.
1 up on B.
But a much-needed 12th round by Falcons secured.
They're using the Falcons boost. This is how we found an energy before. Beautiful flash.
2 ops again coming
Considering
out from
it.
Spirit.
Double nades. Oh. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
No, it's actually totally fine here for Falcons.
Don't miss the mollies now.
Just looking for them to
Nice.
get it. I mean, you know, Kicksand, right? He's just looking for a good spot to get in, to go with a solid execute. To make
Bring
sure
us
they
to
do
Ancient.
it
Bring
while
us
they
to
have
third
money.
map. Let us breathe.
While Spirit are at their strongest, they want to take him out clean. Nobody's trying to get into overtime
I'm
here.
not gonna lie, A is the weaker side. Kratos 4 and 15.
It was the eco test.
Tinner all the way
these
afar
two
on ramp.
over in B in this previous round. Here's a level up.
Shiro can't kill all of us. Oh no, we're heading B. We're heading into Zwei and Donk.
Sway delivered versus those
2
Tech
players
Knights.
who had crazy highlights in this series yet.
But died
Here we go. Here we go. Donk on the up. Gets that Shiro 60. Repositions instantly.
Hungry to go for the repeat.
Goes for the pick. No one showing though. Suck. 1 by 1. Suck. Okay, never mind. Try. 2v4. Nico in a 1v4 now. 10 seconds. Time running low. No more teammates.
And with already
no
close
Ute.
proximity to the doorway, Nico
Needs to be perfect.
Pushes over.
6 seconds. The bomb needs to go down. He can't kill all.
Got their positions locked in. And so an 11th round
12-11.
It's a fantastic round from both
The
of them
art
on the
of the
whole, to
choke.
be honest, with the op shots and Sway's kills.
Ilya looking
delaying
worried.
to stay alive.
W scrawny launders.
As simple as.
Guys, clap it up for the casters, bro. Bring in the energy.
To deliver to keep this game up.
Round 24. No timeouts left.
Look at this guy,
his
bro.
bomb on the other side of the window.
Yeah. He just kind of has it.
I swear I don't yawn in this series,
Really
bro.
had
Like,
to swing. We go long, heavy for Spirit in the
Too easy for
24th of play. Ancient still no
27 and
guarantee
14.
for Falcons. Do they think that they can get the better of a timing on Zwei again?
Donk.
Only time he's died
Back
with
on the
nothing was when
rifle.
he was in that
Not just any
forward
rifle,
corner.
no, the AK.
Quick. Shiro's in the same spot that helped him out last time.
Well.
Can Sway deliver?
Heading into the free side. Just Shiro and Zwei. No Donk. This is it. No. Nico getting entry, but that's fine. 4v5 still. No. Boys. Wait, what's our vibe? Kicks and Deagle?
And the improvement for Zwei tonight, much needed. Quad kill.
No way.
From 11-5 to losing to a rookie getting pushed OT.
Here to level him up.
Career high performance on Nuke.
Falcons.
And an ace to push OT.
He did not just get 2 aces in a quarterfinal, in a major playoff.
His second ace.
As an anchor on 2 different maps versus their biggest competition.
I love the
Rub your eyes.
What is that?
Maui Snake drew between him and Matches back in Shanghai when you least expect it.
And Nuke is one thing.
What are these?
That's
What are these
another.
kills?
Moments, Dust 2 is where he just could not figure it out. This is raw. Rifle versus rifles.
Just
First to 16.
clinical. With the peaks right, left, and center around those boxes.
What a CT side overall.
11-5 to 12-12.
A reason to believe and a reason for the Falcons to shake.
I think he put up 3 kills in that first half.
What was that?
And just like that, we're into overtime.
Falcons made your life, which felt secured for at least Ancient.
Halley impressed.
It's right
Scheiße, I
back
didn't
on
see
the
it.
table.
I need a Halley replay. Here we go. First, yo.
And the momentum is real.
You know, Zwei came into this major and he figured out the things that everybody needed him to figure out. That's getting kills from within sights, not pushing through smokes, not swinging extra, not overheating.
Team Spirit with 7 of the last 8 rounds in regulation force us to OT.
At this pace, Nico's never gonna win a major. If he's 9. It's already in his head. I'm cursed. On majors, I'm cursed.
Feels like the brakes have been forced on for Falcons.
If you can't close at 11 and 5, how do you feel?
The cat play.
With that, already that sentiment.
Despite only having 4 kills on this map, has made them work for taking this A bomb.
I'm starting to believe he's cursed. Like I don't believe in magic, but
challenge. We saw that critical 1 versus 1
this may be a one-off.
And now he feels that they are on the approach.
4v5.
They'll throw in that long push as well. Tanir, he's yet to get it, so Donk will help him finish it off. Shiro has to be worried that lower pick's about to come through. And as Falcons get right onto this bomb site.
So risky.
Yeah, he's
15 seconds. Whoa.
They'll go deep.
Massive
Great
peek.
headshot out of Kicksan. Tanir at this distance, working
10
with
seconds. The
half
bomb
health.
needs to go down.
Falcons are going to go for that plan.
Yeah, he dipped in, back for mid.
Don't gonna retake. Don't pushing Molotov. Oh my god, not afraid. Whoa. Kicks the refrag. Beautiful. Oh no, it's fine. 1v2 for Tessus.
And it's time for Tessus to try to shine.
Oh, flash. Won't do anything.
Both go for the final cat. Zweig's got a retake in him too.
Come on, Zwei.
What?
Go off, son. What's happening? Him here on retakes. That's a whole nother threat.
Yeah.
First round of OT to Team Spirit.
Yeah. This time maybe the nail in the coffin. We're getting a Let Me Think versus a
deep in that round. That peek
God
down
tier
along
speech.
the wall to make sure Shiro gets busted up. Felt like it had to be an instant headshot or else Tanir in the background's got the support.
Yo, Riot Games, thank you for the 20, bro.
He had no easy shots. They got right up to the back of the.
You're the guy who plays abandoned games, no?
Plant the bomb.
My guy. My boyfriend forced me to be a WBF,
There's
bro.
no way for Shiro to actually escape that. He had to hit a crazy headshot over the box. But if he could see what we saw, he would have peeled back a long time ago.
Extra credit, right? That flashbang for Zwei. Gets the train going up a catwalk.
Zwei doesn't get both those kills. This round's over. They can squeeze back the cap, play for time. It's way easier to win. Tessus knows. Tessus, in their last match, he came into it. He was on a 9-1v1 win streak.
Oh my god.
He was so clutch. That's another stat that Falcons had working in their favor playing against Team Spirit.
What? 11 to 5.
Fast pounce though.
Donk running into the gets right.
Some things are different.
Guess what? Zwei's still here and still
after
thriving.
timeout.
And now
after you get reset, boys, we need to reset our mental.
This is an instant shutdown of the Falcons' attempt in the second of OT.
Oh my
Already
god.
into 3 versus 5. Launders, this game is getting away from the Falcons.
I thought Jacob was the only guy who needed some time. Look at Zwei go here inside the B site.
Who wants to be the hero, Falcons? Kyosuke and Nico dead. Monesi still out here with that off. But it was so early, and obviously Team
Falcons
Spirit
can't
so
recoup this round, they're 2 rounds away from going home.
Utility. They block that off with a very quick answer to just make sure nobody else floods out through tunnels.
Oh no.
And so they can lean back comfortably into this 5 versus 3 advantage.
I mean, look at the leadoff already. Tanir's already pushed past the doors. I mean, the rest of this round might as well just be a formality if the CTs don't totally bungle this. 3 here to defend.
Oh god.
Donk still again.
Uneasy pushing fast with AWP. What can you even do here?
Never static so far throughout this CT side. Always ready
30
to go.
seconds. Zwei only gets 1, but you're running into the best multi-killer. Oh, that nade, that nade.
Burns, no avenue of attack for the Falcons. Kicksands desperate
2 HP, 1v4, 3 left.
Somehow winning this 1 versus 4. But like you said,
just knife him, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Mid-flank. And so if he just tries to go for the op save, there are real ramifications of this. 2 in a row in overtime, 7 of the 8 to close out regulations. We have not seen a lifeline for the Falcons in quite some time.
It's crazy because mentally it's hard to really rationalize the fact that right now Team Spirit are coming back in their head-to-head. They're winning. They might actually just eliminate Falcons now from the major. This map was almost done after that second pistol. This should have been a wash.
It's too easy.
And this opportunity for Monesi as well.
And now the feet are to the fire of the Falcons right now.
11 to 5.
This game is getting away from them. Their lifeline in this major, and one of their biggest follies, man, is getting into playoffs, but where it's single elimination. They would never lose games in groups, in seeding matches and everything like that. Falcons were crushing everything.
And now the bias chopped. Two Galliers.
Third, fourth deciders.
Yeah, but when there was no
to my
fallback,
stomach.
the few games they have lost, it's been there.
I'm perplexed, guys. I'm perplexed.
When pressure's at its maximum.
Here's Tanier back.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Nice, Nico.
It's a one and done.
Don't let the dream die.
Yeah, Nico's down to 17 health. You can't go 0-3 in this overtime. I'm sorry.
They could be on the brink of doing exactly that.
Must win.
Falcons
must win.
Test the waters of
12 HP. Dodging the bomb by a hair.
Kyosuke popped.
Nate.
Oh! Fast one onto Monacy. The kid never even had a chance. And it was a quiet map for Shiro at times, never really called on. But now, 21 frags to his name, a 2K here to try to solidify this flawless overtime run. Kixan has had his moments to try to save them, but it is yet
Nico
again
1v3. I'm not going to say, but I will say it. It may go down to 1v1 and then he's losing. Okay, so we have one hack.
Did his part back on the CT side. It's not the same story in a loss to the Falcons where Nico is the guy that we look to saying, where are you? He's here. He is trying. And he's trying to do as much as he possibly can. This one it has a little bit of a different story to it. Unfortunately, the outcome's going to ring the same.
Guys.
Another major.
I don't even know what to say, bro.
So hard on Falcons sometimes. The Ents core, the Heroic core, the G2 core. These are three teams that had to basically get dismantled to bring this team together. The bar is that they win. Anything below that is heavily scrutiny. That's it. Massive amounts of scrutiny to this lineup for that reason. It's a team with players we all cheer for that have massive stories behind them, a million reasons to want to see them succeed. Nico being one of them, Monacy right beside him. And we do see them play their hearts out. But the fact is,
it doesn't
in
feel real.
Like these, it always feels like they beat the odds in the wrong direction. The tragedy strikes. Almost comically
Kiosk
so
now locking in,
taking
the check. Maybe he's getting ready for the fresh air.
We saw the stats earlier on the desk. If they could pick one quarterfinalist to go up against, maybe it would have been Spirit.
Breaths and we go and we fight.
Scheiße, that's what I say in Premiere.
And fight.
Let's take a timeout, drink some water, open the window. Scheiße. I mean, hey, it works.
A dreading feeling that has become all too common for Nico in his career.
Here we go.
And come on, boys. Come on, boys. They battled back versus G2, that things could have been different, that things could have been them stepping forward, because we saw them in the grand finals in Hong Kong.
Don't act like that this is elimination point, bro. Act like this is any other round in Counter-Strike, bro.
All while Team Spirit have never
act like you're playing a face-it. Come on.
Of this Falcons.
Oh god, Donk is picking you.
Was supposed to be more of that, more of the same.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's in front of the smoke. Connor. It's just kicks in.
Guys.
This split is coming. The bomb's already out ahead.
Oh god,
they're starting to ramp
Kicks
into it.
Zolo B.
This is getting real for Falcons.
Kicks and Zolo B.
Sitting on top of
Kicks and Zolo B.
Cuts down Doc. And the rest of the Falcons are going to be called on, but Shiro's already cut off the mid play back to the top mid peak. After the progress in 2025. After feeling like they had
Shiro hiding in the smoke.
Fights.
He knows that right now the mistakes are stacking. Wow! Hold up, 3-3. Round still alive. Donk is down.
Proteges are enough for this retake.
Kids not players the ultra final utility, but you have to think fast.
You've got Chopper and Tanier to lean back on.
You're not eliminated yet. Has to be perfect, no mistake.
The time's
Here they come.
Low. They've got to go.
Time ticking.
Sway leaning back. Holding it off is Tanier. Sway dead with
nothing. Oh, 2v1. He's got the time. There's no time. And there's no hope.
Team Spirit lift the curse, defeating them when pressure's at its highest.
The one red thread, the one through line that Falcons were most scared about coming into this quarterfinal. Their nightmare has come true. Spirit have taken this game
and
keep their hopes alive in this major.
These two guys right there,
their biggest competition of the season.
And doing it fueled off of a world class. There's no sugarcoating that.
What a masterclass.
First match.
Multiple aces from Zwei. Donk doing Donk things and Zwei stepping into his shoes.
Never called for that Nuke domination. And if there was domination to be had, it is
11-5 fumble.
But tonight, Sway showed that he can feel the shoes of Magisk. Stepping up in Shanghai in that grand finals was one of the reasons that Spirit won. And if Sway is a part of their winning formula here in Budapest, the sky is the limit for Spirit.
Guys, an 11-5 lead. All they needed was 2 rounds. Are you being for real right now? I don't know what needs to change, bro. I don't know if it's... Something is a problem, bro. Something is a problem. Was? Yo, hey. 11-5. I'm speechless. It feels like we're getting ready for map number 3, but we're not. Second quarterfinal coming up, by the way. The reigning major champion Vitality is playing against
victory over Falcons, who they've struggled
against the Mongols
all year long.
Yo, Zwei.
And this man, Zwei, sits in his first ever major playoffs. Pulls off 2 aces, comes back from a slower start on Dust 2, dominates and helps your team take it over the line. Feels like a pretty good day, right?
Yes.
Just talk to me. How did you feel being able to have so much impact this time, especially in this arena with all this going on around you, something that you're not used to, it's something new to you?
I don't know, I just got some impact words from Halle and Chopper before the game, so I just stopped feeling pressure like I felt last half of year, I guess, and I think I showed how I can play, really.
About those words with Halle, I have to speak about Dust 2 start. It was very slow, but he took some timeouts and he looked really angry in those timeouts because you lost some eco rounds, right? Can you remember what was being told? Because you bounced back perfectly on that Dust 2 later on.
Wonderful question.
I think it was a slow start for us because, as you said, we lost eco round so stupidly. But after we just started doing rounds which we are in our play plan, so we just we did pretty good half, 7-5 isn't the bad, so we just start playing good on city side.
Also, about your performance, obviously you had a lot of kills, but it's not like you're making plays to get those kills. You're just sitting on your side, you're holding, and kills are coming to you. Does this feel like good motivation to become this anchor that you want to be on some maps that you play with Spirit?
I can say just that M4A4 is absolutely imbalanced gun. I guess you need to first nerf it, Valve.
All right, Valve, please fix.
Hey, after the major.
Now, Zoe, I also want to ask, there was a moment when you pulled off your first ace.
Bro, it's leaking his secret sauce.
You up, the team is cheering you on. How much is that giving you such a confidence boost? And how good do they make you feel to have these plays and play what I would say is like the Namiga version of you, but on Spirit finally?
Yes, I mean, when some guys from my team is like supporting me, cheering for me inside the game, it's like it gives so much impact for me. I started feeling a lot of more confidence after it, so yeah, it's helping me a lot.
Well, hopefully it continues for you throughout this major playoffs. Now, there's a lot of fans of Spirit here. There was not just boos this time around. The cheers are happening at the same time. There's Spirit fans back home. What do you want to say to them, man?
Thank you guys, everyone, for supporting us. I hope we're gonna make it to grand final and win it. So keep cheering for us.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Zwei, you impressed a lot of people, bro.
Please put your hands together.
You impressed a lot of people, bro.
It's Spirit.
People were doubting your name, bro. You defended that shit like a like a fucking king, bro. This is not just defended, bro.
10 times in a row, and no one
blew it out of the water.
Major crusade from an explosives way on map number 1 to even starting them at pick 5-11 down, but nothing halting Spirits in the server tonight. A well-deserved spot in the semi-finals.
Don't tell me there's a loser interview, bro.
Everything that you could have brought up going the way
Nico
of
interview
Spirit,
right now, I don't
like
know if I can handle it, bro.
Right into Falcons' hands in terms of this veto, but it worked out fantastically.
Guys,
this is why
Vitality versus the Mongols is coming up right now.
That Spirit were having.
Team Spirit secures their semi-final spot.
Still kept faith for Chopper, and my goodness, like, what possessed
How do
way
you
today
fumble
to
this?
pull
I want to hear
that
Pimp's
off.
opinion
I've
on
never
this.
seen anything like it, from being
I want to
really
know who Pimp
just
thinks should get
dragging
kicked, bro.
this
Like,
team
what is
down
this, bro?
into the mud with him, to suddenly lifting the team up to
Call
a
me
height
nuts,
that
but
Donk has simply never
maybe a new
experienced.
coach would help. I don't know. Because 11-5
and Nico, when they're in the server against them together, so I guess the way was the difference.
Like, I mean, wow. I was actually picking Spirit for my
Ali would never let that shit happen, but that's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Beating them on Nuke like that, and then finishing it off with this kind of
thank you for the 5, bro.
into
Thank you, bro.
Dust 2. I mean, it seemed unreal. I felt like in the green room, the Falcons have this. This is done and dusted. We're going into a third map. And then we
need the
start
Nico interview
seeing
now.
Stray just pick up round after round on that CT side, pulling them back into overtime.
It was incredible.
I'm
I feel
impressed
like
by
in
Zwei. I
terms of
didn't see
those map
this.
picks, it was kind of lulling Falcons into this false sense of security, and then finally when Zway's coming alive, it's simply over for them. Obviously, we've been praising Zwei a lot for good reason, but Donk did have some moments in this one. Of course, he always does Devil Walk. Round 8, this was Donk really coming alive into this map number 2.
Yeah, I feel like they needed this round. Like, as we play it out, it's just like one of these force fights. You're in an awkward position money-wise.
I put Falcons in my pick. Am I stupid?
It always looks like this Falcon side is going to be able to pull this round back, but he just hit some ridiculous
I'm sorry for everyone who copied me, bro.
To actually make it happen for them. And that was the start.
I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, don't blame me, blame the Falcons.
Up a few of those T
Oh
rounds
my
to
God.
actually be able to make some mistakes on the CT side, make sure they had the buffer.
I thought Zwei would be nervous first time arena. Oh my God.
To make
don't
this
ever trust me
overtime,
again on that
they
shit, bro.
were at a disadvantaged position throughout.
Nobody copied you, little bro.
I mean,
All right,
Falcons
bro.
were able to win some of their own eco rounds, but yeah, now finally we get to see it. I mean, this is just one where, I mean, look at the weapons on the side of Spirit. I mean, Falcons
Who
were
would
able
copy
to
your pick?
win,
First time chatting, you don't even
the
know,
second
bro.
round and even the 11th
the
round
hell?
with just scrappy buys, but for
You don't
Spirit
even know
to
how
fight
tapped
back
in I
in
am.
this sense was a huge boon to them in terms of their confidence, because this half was really slipping
I'm not
away from
leaving.
them. If they
Going
had
for Regis
lost
up until
this
we
one,
have
if they'd
Nico
never
interview, bro.
shown any kind of fight, then you could have just probably, I mean, we'd be on map 3 right now, because obviously it went to overtime, so clearly it all comes to life when Donk is able to hit that shot in particular.
Ancient would have been so
Perfect on the
cinema.
kickstand there.
Yeah, and it kind of started from that Monas. He tried to hit that through the smoke in the mid to B smoke. And they just strafed and took the timing, and that's what kind of overwhelmed them in that site, because they had the perfect setup.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, Monacy, I mean, he loves a shot when he's blind, when he's smoked off, and he loves to just try to see if he can just rail one
I'm
off
shook,
and get
bro.
a
How did
lucky
they lose
frag, but
that?
then that was almost just like a starter mark at
Yikes.
a race. Just everybody ready, go, and then it's
That's
just
a
like,
tough one to
they're
swallow,
swinging
boys.
him,
I'm
and
not gonna lie.
They know he has to reload that off.
I need to reset as well, bro. Like, what? What was that, bro? What was that? Chef, what is the issue? What is the issue? What is the issue? I don't understand, bro. 11-5 is not supposed to happen at all, bro. At all. You try out something different. You stack on the side. You get it right. Suck. It's over. Nico, you can't say Nico's the problem, bro. He was what? He was doing the best. He was doing the best on Dust 2, bro. No. Sure, he choked towards the end, but bro, he made it possible in the first place, the 11-5. No. Coach in IGL, super team never works. Oh no. Oh, I thought Nico interview. Alright, boys. Das ist ja. Let me check the X, bro. Let me check the X community while we're at it. Yikes, bro. Or just send me any links. Ah, wait, I can show this, bro. If you didn't see this, bro. Big news, bro. Big news when it comes to roster changes. Where is it? Where is it? Bam. Sources. Device to join 100 Thieves. We have Rain on 100 Thieves and now Device. Yo. If JL joins this, would this be a W roster, bro? Oh, no. Please no. Okay, nice. 100 Angs. Chill, bro. How old are they? Wait. Rain, of course, but Rain is still playing fantastic. 31, that's not that old. Device is only 30. Chill, bro. That's gonna get interesting, bro. That's gonna get interesting. That is gonna get interesting. All right. What do we have in the X community, boys? I got you some snacks for the major. Are those strawberry flavored, bro? I've never had on any of these. Bro, I swear, like, they don't do these packaging peanuts anymore. Chat, I order a lot of packages. Never ever they come with packaging peanuts no more. Back in the day, it was a lot more, like, you had way more max wins. We are going for back to back. Oh, shit. The Kings of Watch Parties and Facebook Packs. Here are your nominees for Streamer of the Year. Oh, shit. Yo, guys. Wait. JL. What the hell? Okay. Chat, I have to vote for these on stream, bro. I have to vote for these on stream. Remind me about that. Ohnepixel explaining JL how Na'Vi should beat Furia. I saw this one.
Low to the body. You see Canelo, you see Joshua do it. They go low to the body and go high. You see that's a boom, boom. So I was doing this.
That's not me, bro.
Like you. The boxing way is a lot of people do this.
Give you the opportunity to try and explain what went wrong in this series against Spirit, the thoughts and emotions you're feeling right now in this incredibly tough moment.
Obviously, I'm disappointed because we had higher expectations than this. If we talk about the Spirit game, I think on the first map, from what I remember, they just played really good. They were individually sharp, and we just lost a lot of
in the arena,
duels, a lot of entry kills, and it was hard to play.
This is humiliating as fuck.
We had our chances, and we could have won it easily.
Sonic trying to hide behind Munezi.
Some small details that, in the end, costed us.
Now I know the major for you guys and every player for Falcons as well. It's the goal right now. Is that pressure something you feel that factored in today at all?
I mean, there is always pressure when you play for a team like Falcons. There will always be pressure because of the expectations we have for our team. I don't think today it was any different, but maybe I would even say that the pressure was a bit less today compared to the G2 game, because the first step was to qualify for the playoffs, and we did it against G2 in the last game. So obviously today there was also pressure, but I would say less than the G2 game.
Looking at your year as a whole, and this being the way 2025 ends, how would you like to reflect on
and just imagine this,
2025, the whole year?
Oh, hell no.
I mean, we won one trophy and we made a lot of finals, which maybe it sounds not that bad, but I think we had higher expectations. And if you look at the finals that we played, we could have won at least a few of them, let's say. So I would say that it was not the best year for us. I think we had higher expectations than this, and hopefully we can achieve it next year.
Now, there are a lot of Falcons fans around. You've got family and friends at home. Any last words for them?
Can you repeat again?
Family, friends, the crowd as well. Any last words for them?
I want to thank everyone who came to the arena to support us. We appreciate your support, and I'm sorry for this loss. We didn't perform as we usually do, and hope you keep supporting us, and see you next year.
You did perform on the choke as we usually do, like what? They did deliver on that.
There's a lot that I want to poke and prod at from that Falcons departing.
It's got to be one of the worst feeling moments ever. In front of the crowd, bro.
On that G2 game,
at the major, the most punishing loss.
Finally, basically,
a playoff loss. Oh my god.
Right? Anything really less than a semi-finals.
Guys, one of the players from
disappointment for Falcons here in the.
Where does Lake play for? M80, or? Lake was saying in an interview, like, what do you think about these exit interviews? And he would say, I would rather shoot my.
Yet again as a negative.
In game.
Yeah, it is.
Now in front of the arena. At the. Oh my god. Right Munezi didn't even do his full signature.
Struggling.
He's just trying to get out.
And it's obviously heartbreaking to see it kind of happen over and over for them. Never really getting it right.
Nico's sad face.
Yeah.
With the way that Falcons played here, I mean,
Maui,
every
don't cry, bro.
was working in their favor for them to get this over the line. The win streak that m0NESY and Nico had over Donk and Spirit, the fact that it was 9 times in a row, that's why, I mean, they were the favorites in terms of HLTV ranking, bookmaker favorite as well. The veto went exactly as they could have wanted it to go. There were so many aspects that were working in their favor, and yet, yes, they were defeated at the hands of Sway,
guys,
who had really the best game I've ever seen him have.
But who's getting
period? But at the
eliminated
same time,
next?
They're going to look back at Nuke and wonder where
who's dying next.
That one. They're going to look back at
the Mongols.
Maybe we didn't need to keep pressuring a Zway.
We have one more game, bro.
I wouldn't say it was the hot hand, but it felt like a fairly one-note game plan.
Yeah.
They did just keep testing him repeatedly.
If the rookies are delivering today,
I think that Zonic and Kick.
Maybe we're gonna see some controllet's magic as well, bro. Where I'm thinking as well, this guy, he looks kinda shy, like Zwei. He's not gonna perform at his first big playoffs. Look at Zwei, bro.
That's happening in isolation for Zwei. That's just a miracle that he can pull that off. Maybe you go towards B a couple of times on that T side. It does work, but to continuously keep on doing that when Zwei has seemingly come alive.
I need a rejuicer, bro.
Dust 2 rather. It felt very flat from a Falcons game.
Guys, I'm gonna rejuice for 60 seconds, then I'm gonna be back, alright?
Should work out if every piece kind of moves
Vitality versus Mongols, the reigning major champions, Vitality. They have won the last major.
They tunnel vision, they had the game plan, they just continues.
Do you know that Apex needs the back-to-back? He needs the back-to-back major. It's still missing in his career, if I'm not mistaken. Apex cares about these acolytes a lot. He's gonna crash out if they're facing a limb, bro.
But I understand them. I've been in the same situation myself.
Was that all of my set?
We just keep hammering the same thing because you really believe that this
60
is the
seconds,
solution.
I'm back. Accolades, one of my favorite words, by the way. 60 seconds, I'm back.
I was going to ask, like, when you're 11-5, right, you think you have such runway to work with.
I don't want to miss his